you're getting smarter about how you're grappling and whatnot. You feel someone doing that, you're like, all right, I'm just gonna let this guy do it. Maybe I'll give a little effort just to make him give more, and then he's gonna gas, and I'm gonna
100%. You got to know when to hold and know when to fold. You got to know when you've got it. When you're squeezing someone, or then there's also the games you can play where you can hold it and make it like it. Where like a wrestler's really good at, they can kind of just lock down and they can sit there and be heavy on the head, but they know they're not squeezing, but they're being heavy enough to make you work. That's what makes a Khabib so dangerous. A Matt Hughes and the guys like that can go out there and go from be 170 pounds and then boom, weigh 225 pounds.
It's that for like a video game reference, and I've heard you use this before. Instead of attacking like their health bar, you're attacking their fatigue bar. You're trying to win that fatigue bar battle where your fatigue bar is staying up.
When that thing dips, man, when it's gone, it's gone. Someone just said it the other day, being out of breath and being out of gas. That's like when you're out of gas, you're done. But being out of breath, 100%. You got to just take a minute and you're right back in it. Oh, look at that.
Doesn't matter how big or strong or good you are. If you don't have energy, it's over.
Look at that peak.
Oh, yeah. Good left there from Yaya. I mean, so far it's kind of been Peak's fight, but
Peak has learned. This is like Peak has learned to kind of dial it back and aim and pick his punches and his kicks. He's still going 100%, but there was a moment my man has just he used to just go nuts.
He is blitzing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now he got a good job with Muhammad trying to go out to the side. Peak bouncing around on the outside. Sharpening up, Mr. Peak. I like it. That's the one thing is right here is Yaya's got to make sure see Peak trying to lunge in. Look at that. Charged after him. Oh, Muhammad tried to do a jump knee somewhere in the middle of that blitz by Peak throwing shots. And Yaya's a lot bigger, but Peek's in on a single leg. See if you can peel him off the fence. Failed takedowns, which got to be careful.
A little deeper, but it's still not threatening anything for a choke.
See, the problem now is you got to worry about this with the wrestler. And this is the one, too. When you reach out like that and you're doing that double leg, it leaves your neck open for this choke right here.
He rolled into it. That's bad. That's bad, man.
He wants to try to anaconda, but he's got to get cup to cup, and Peak's going to roll with it and not let him get the choke. But
looks like he was good.
He was good. Then he was able to take it down with the rush at the end. All right.
Him at the end.
Peak is learning. I like him.
He looks really good there. I want to see what his cardio looks like in these next two, because he did use a ton of energy at the first 3 minutes of that.
Oh, and by the way, what's up, YouTube? How you doing out there, YouTube? At UFC Streams on Twitter. The YouTube. Love it. Peak cardio, though?
Yeah, we're at the see here. We have to see how good his cardio is going to be.
Peak has peak cardio.
Does he?
You think just by the way he fights that they're like, look, we have to make sure that we dial you in. We know you're going to go 100 miles an hour, so we just got to get you in shape so you can continue to go 100 miles an hour.
I like that. That's the best strategy for it.
Why don't change anything else
all the time.
But in order, we just got to get you a bigger gas tank. That's about it.
There you go. I like that idea.
That's what you got to do. Don't cut them back. Just let them go. Full throttle.
Here we go. That Almeida Lewis fight's going to be crazy, dude. Those guys are a couple monsters right there.
Almeida, that's my 205 and heavyweight champ. And then hopefully they add in, like I said, we get rid of the 265, make it super, like they just go heavyweight, no weight class, and add that 225 or 230, and then they can everything above.
Is that because of the recent USADA discussions?
No. We were just talking about it. We've been talking about it on the stream for a little while to add like a 225, 230 in there or something.
Uh-huh.
I think it would be better than having 265 so you can be heavier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that idea.
But then you can be 240 and drop to 225 possibly, you know?
Yeah.
Was that a trip right there? See, there's been a couple. This whole theme of this fight card has been kicks to the cup. And people getting like they look like there was some damaging punches, but they weren't. The way they've been landing and falling, and Peak right there. Oh, look at there goes Peak. 3 big shots right there.
Put him up against the cage and then just threw some bombs at him.
Oh, nice kick.
That was almost a perfectly timed kick by Yaya.
Yeah, but look at Peak has patience. He's at least getting inside. He's cutting him off. He's staying in front of him. Look at I like it. There you go. He's calculated. You know what I mean? Damn, Yaya's big.
Yeah, he is, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. That might have deadened his leg.
Did you see the way he staggered? Yeah.
Yeah, he almost stumbled off that. Peak hit him with an inside leg kick, and Yaya really, maybe deadened his leg for a second there. He almost fell over.
Yeah. I really want to go back and hear that. I should have had that turned up, man. I swear that's what the doctor said. He did it. Said, tell him, right? I don't know. Are you hurt? Because you didn't get kicked in. You got kicked in the leg. Oh, that's terrible. And that's the other thing. The cameras have just not got the right angles. Oh, Peak just tried to throw 3 of the hardest punches ever, but he's able to finish with that one. I like that. Again, just standing right out there. Look at that, Peak. See, he's got control. He's not just he explodes at him, but then he doesn't overdo it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now Muhammad's starting to walk him down. Oi. Let's go, Muhammad.
Peak definitely taking some bigger breaths this round.
4:23 a.m. reporting for duty. Oh, 5 toes love. Here we go.
So far through this round, are you thinking Yaya is ahead here?
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty even. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
I think it's even, but then just again, and I know people are like, stop saying it, but the salesmanship. Peak is, look at, he tried to throw that right leg, come back with the spinning back fist, but he's kind of the aggressor. Then he kicked and knocked, he chopped out the leg right there, dropped him. Going to go in for the double leg again.
You know, watch out. He's going to want that same choke. He's setting up the exact same way.
And that's it. Peak is all the pressure. So I think he's winning this thing on aggression at the moment. There you go. Big combinations again by Peak. Yaya popped up, was a little off balance there for a second. Here we go. Now Muhammad's pressuring a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Kind of staring each other down here for a second.
It's like I said, Peak takes he takes little breathers.
Yep. Yeah, and then he goes.
Here he comes. Now look, he walks him down. He's about to blitz him. Waiting to find his range. Oh.
I got kind of good counter strike there.
Yep.
This.
Peak getting. Oh, you see how hard he threw that overhead right? He even threw one down on the back of the head. I told you. When he lets it go, that one was nuts. But you see how wide arcing that overhead was? Dang. And then he go boom. Like he gets inside at least before he does it. Here it comes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one thing, he's kind of telegraphing it a lot. You know, like Yaya knew he was coming in there.
100%. He's walking him straight down. You know what I mean?
Oh, there we go. Oh, I love that he went to the body on that one. Went for that Jens Pulver liver shot.
Yo, I hear. Yes, Armenian though, but that's what it is. Peak is literally right. He's literally he's controlling the pace of this fight. So I think that's one of the things that. I mean, you got to give it to Peak like on that aspect, maybe, right? Maybe.
Here we go 2 rounds. No, I think with everything that happened in that round, it was Peak. I think he had better moments. I mean, if you really think about what was Yaya's biggest moment, it's hard to even say. Peak
Yaya looks intimidated, and he should be, rightfully so. Very not intimidated, but cautious, right? He's cautious with the idea of, okay, if he hits me, I'm gonna get. I mean, it's gonna be bad. So that's the one thing is that caution tends to makes you kind of sit back, makes you sit like really calculated and like, man, I can't get caught, you know, in the middle of a combination with it, and he's just gonna blast me in the head. But would you go body against Peak? Oh, I'd go body all day. I'd go body against anybody. Body, head, body. Boom, 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 boom. Up the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Same side. Double up on the other hand. Boom, 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 boom. You got to think about that. You double up, especially with your lead hand. Body, head, rip the hook, come back to the body. Oh, it's just playing.
I would say that's probably one of the more underutilized things right now in the UFC. is like those heavy body shots. You see them every once in a while, but you know, the calf kicks are huge, the leg kicks, you know, so many strikes towards the head.
Is that me?
I think it's both of us.
Oh.
You gotta
UFC's playing with the laptop. We're done.
Buffering going on with the stream real quick, everybody.
Now it's just us talking, all of you. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. We have many parts running in this machinery. And so, chat, you're going to have to tell us. Tell us what's happening right now in the fight.
We'll just react.
Yeah, now. We'll react to you. You know what I mean?
Yep. Chat, you're our third commentator on this one. It's time for you.
We need you.
Time for you to take over on this one. How have been? I kind of see Mighty
Peak
Warrior.
Has the Mount Bradshaw. Yeah, all right. Dang, does he? I love it.
Oh, here we go. I love what we're seeing.
Oh, Peak's taking the back. Bashot's getting up.
Back
clock.
on their feet.
Look at Jack needs the clock. I don't even have a. Yeah, nah. We're on the ground. All right.
How have been the? Have we? I'm assuming we've had a few decisions before this.
Yeah, the judges have been on point, to be honest. I would think, right? Chat, the judges have been so far.
Had some solid judging. Here we go.
All right, Peak, throw in that. Throw that leg. Oh, he bucked him off. All right. We're just going to have to go without time. I'll let y'all know when we get. I'll go minute by minute. Look at Peak still walking him down.
Yeah.
Oh, 1-2.
Yeah, landed a good counter shot there too. You know, Peak tried to come in, hit him with that left.
Oh, here we go. Peak trying to throw. Look at. Oh, look at that.
My
man will do anything to punch you, Viss.
Like
He'll
a sword slash.
He'll throw anything to punch you.
With a sword.
I love it. But right now, you can see that Yaya just tried to do everything he can. Throwing those combinations, going to get that over under. Peak's going to get him up against the fence. The tomahawk is the greatest thing ever. What? Bradshaw? Who was it? Oh, he's not. Oh, I mean, Jeebus Creased. What? He's not UFC. Yaya isn't UFC level. He's hanging. Now he's got him pushed up against the fence.
It's interesting what they just said. That it's saying that Yaya doesn't seem like he wants to be in there right now. Because that does actually kind of seem the case. I don't think he's liking the pressure that Peak's putting on him.
I wouldn't. Well, that's the thing, right? When you have somebody throwing that hard at all times, it's tough. You don't want to make a mistake because you know you're going to get slept. And that's the one thing that Peak's got, that I don't give a shit factor.
Right.
Oh, he ate a knee right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought he had the back. Peak worked his way back around up against the fence. Going to throw that front headlock. Heavy on the head. Get that underhook. Push him up against the fence. There you go, Peak.
Those nasty foot stomps, too, dude. He's been throwing some heavy ones. Look at that. I mean, is it? I mean, I would assume it's mainly a pain thing, but if you land enough of those shots, is that to compromise their foot? Those stomps?
I think it would at some point, if and when it does. I mean, yes. Obviously, you want to get moving. Oh, perfect. Money. Oh, no, you're golden. There it is.
Oh,
yeah, big shots by Peak. Yaya's trying, like, that's the one thing. Yaya's trying to get in a fight with him, but Peak will still throw that 100% every time you get in near him.
I'm really getting the feeling at this point, Yaya's just trying to survive.
100%.
He's kind of in his head already accepted that he's probably not winning this one. He's just trying to make it through. Yeah, Peak on top.
We've got look at that takedown by Peak in the half guard.
In the half guard.
Try to pressure.
He's trying to get past. He's trying to get past the side control.
3-0 Peak. Yeah. All right.
Oh, steps over to Mount.
Oh, we got Mount by Peak. 10 seconds. Couple of big elbows.
He's trying to buck him off. He's able to get back. He's able to get him out of mount. There it is. And one good foot stomp there to end it off by Peak. I think that was Peak's fight all the way through.
100%.
Expect a 30-27 there.
Peak got his wrestling. That's the one thing. Hey, the one thing from every other Peak fight, he controlled himself a little bit. Like he didn't get too insane. You know what I'm saying? As far as he would still have those wild combinations, but he was taking breathers in between them. You know, and that wasn't something he would do before. He was just running at you. I got a round and a half, period. That's it. But my man doing all right. That's a good win.
Yeah, that was a great win.
Or I think he wins.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
There'd have to be something crazy. 3-0 Patty.
Yeah, oh my Lord. Yes. Trio Patty, get out. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be some craziness for it not to be Peak at this point.
Anyone expect 30-27 Peak? I was expecting Peak by KO, Yaya by points. Shoot, I'm expecting it. We'll see what happens right now.
Yeah, they're about to the decision.
Who had a 35,000? Big Daryl 9 Deuce. Hold on. 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. You know that's Peak.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Trevor.
Yep. I mean, I could maybe see one judge.
One round. I can see one round maybe going to Yaya, but I couldn't see all three.
Yeah, definitely not.
These judges they're not bad today. You know, the judges are not that bad. Look at this fight right here, though. Oh, shit.
Dude, this is huge, right? Elliott and
this is monster. It's monster.
Let's go.
And then look at this main card. Nurmagomedov, Gafarov, Worley Alves, Askarov, Aleskarov. And, you know what I mean? SAS Squad with the Prime sub. Much love and appreciation. All subs go to support American Cancer Society. And then we got the Ultimate 30. The top 30 fighters.
Wait, what is this?
Ultimate 30, the all-time roster.
I like
top
it.
30 fighters.
Sports Center kind of used to do that thing with like the athletes that they were like, I can't remember what it was, but back in the day they had like a mixture of every sport and then like listing off the athletes. So that's cool. It's kind of seems like maybe that's what the UFC is going to do here.
Just the top 30 of all time. They're going to start doing that all-timer. You know what I mean? Something like that. But we'll see. Yo, man, Bulaya. Look at that. Bader Bulaya. I don't even know that, man. Bader. TY, man. All subs. Go to support the American Cancer Society. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was asking about Makhachev in his last fight. Was he the one with the knee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then remember that when we watched it yesterday, and he had the knee, which is just crazy. What? Tim Elliott just came back from Mordor. He's got some special.
He just came back.
Mordor is gangster. Mordor is gangster, man. Remember my commercial said Mordor.
What are we talking about? Mordor? Is this the gym? They call it Mordor.
No, it's just running up this damn hill. It's up in these hills. Muhammad Makhachev, unbeaten, 10-0, no contest, longest active win streak in UFC flyweight division. 22-2 UFC takedown ratio.
That's crazy. Here we go. Stepping in the octagon. I'm excited for this one. This has got the makings for a really good fight right here. Couple of dogs, man.
Well, that's what I knew as Mordor, but there's Mordor MMA. Oh, okay. Is it really Mordor? Okay, because we used to do one in Vegas, and my friend Tony the Freak Fricklin took me to, he called it Mordor. It was this mountain, and they had me running these hills. And so there's this video of me, this badass commercial, getting ready for the Faber fight, and I'm literally in the snow. It was awesome. Oh, it was incredible. Elliott in his fields. I love it.
Here we go. Number 10, Tim Elliott walking out right now. Find out of Wichita. Kansas.
He's in Texas. He's in Texas now?
Yeah, that's what they just said. It sounded like he moved to Texas. He's training somewhere down there.
I love it. He's rebirthed. It's a rebirthed Elliott.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got
Johnny Walker can do it? Go ahead, Viss. Sorry.
He's won 4 of the last 5 fights, tied the most takedowns in UFC flyweight history with 58, and tied most top position in UFC flyweight history with almost 1 hour in the octagon.
Damn.
59 minutes, 27 seconds. Do I think Johnny Walker can do it? Dude, Johnny Walker's always got a chance, which is how crazy and wild he is. At any point, he could end up hitting a KO shot. I think against Ankalaev, though, it's going to be tough. But he's always got a chance just because of how crazy he is. We got a big age gap here, 13-year age gap.
10th youngest, 22 years old for Makhachev.
Damn, I didn't realize Makhachev was only 23.
Hey, a baby. He a baby.
Man, he is a monster, dude. That's insane. It's insane how like talented people are now when they come into the UFC. These young guns.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's nuts.
When main event will start? A couple of hours.
Mm-hmm. Probably a little over 2 hours out for the main event.
This is the last fight before the pay-per-view side of life.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad. Oh, I can't wait to see this fight. Oh, I can't wait to see this fight. He's liking it. Boo away.
I had the most pro fights among active UFC flyweights, 33.
Crazy.
A 310 underdog coming into this.
What? 310? Damn.
Mm-hmm. 310. Rick, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, bro.
All right, let me get this.
Armin, yeah, he's definitely feeling it out there, man. Looking loose going out there. Let's see it.
Right off the bat, just that side to side. He was throwing. Look at. I like that movement. Look at him. What?
Uh-huh. Elliott seems like he wants to put some pressure on right from the start.
He does. Now look, right off the bat too, with the way side to side's in there and throws that right. And he threw a kick. Makhachev threw a kick. Elliott caught it, took him down.
Seemed like this was what Makhachev wanted. He almost wanted to pull him into guard here.
Yeah.
Hit him with a good shot too.
What's that? But I think Makhachev, we'll find out for sure. But that's the thing right here. Inside the guard, he's got that arm locked down. Dang, he's got him locked down inside that guard. That arm, the way he's clamped down and he's coming, the way he's got it tied up.
He's trying to set up a triangle. Definitely Elliott knows it though.
No, 100%. 100%. By the way, Demo with the 14 months. Cancer is white belt at best. Much love and appreciation. All subs go to support American Cancer Society.
This is kind of that situation you were talking about earlier where Makhachev, he's really not using that much energy to hold Elliott's arm. He's kind of that thing where you're saying with the wrestler, they'll just clamp down. They're not using a ton, but to get his arm out, Elliott, in that situation, you have to really like work that sucker out of there.
Well, and that's it. And that's why he's noticed how you just kind of get stuck and you wait for someone to give you that opening. So Elliott's this is where you would have the stalemate. I can't really give up anything. I'm not going to give up much right here, right now. And then you know what I mean? And then same thing with Makhachev. He's just going to hold. He's looking, you can see with that arm bar, Tim had a good spot of holding on to that arm. Now Makhachev was able to see, and then they had a little break, boom, and they get back to their feet and we'll do it again.
And then Makhachev just blitzed him. Hit him with a decent shot.
Yeah, I think he realized after the way that Tim was coming after him side to side, you know what I mean, setting things up. Makhachev was like, all right, I need to come back and do this myself.
Yeah, raise that energy level.
And then right there, he went for a half shot. He didn't take a good shot. He gave up on the effort about halfway through, making it a lot easier for Elliott to sprawl on. I love how Tim just kind of just does it with that leg up, bounces in with that leg up, and then drops it right down when he throws, and then throws the punch. It seems to work.
Right.
Makhachev went for a big right hand. Now he's going to go for a double, try to submarine. Nope, he's going to come out the side on the leg. Back underneath. Big sprawl by Elliott. Nice job keeping that front headlock. Really good sprawl. Keeping that front headlock. See that bend in the back right there? That's what's going to wear him out. Heavy on the head.
Yeah. He need him in the head when his hands were down. You need him in the head when his hands are down. Illegal shot.
Okay, see, now I'm done with the.
Let's see.
Yeah. All right, there was one. See, I think when you're in that big triangle position like that, then it should be allowed the knee. You should be allowed knee. When you sit there, your hands are down, your hands are up, your hands down. BS. Drop to a knee if you don't want to get kneed. But if you're up on your feet like that, you should be able to knee. I mean, you should be able to knee. I couldn't tell if your hand was dangling, especially when they leave it dangling. Up touch, not touch. Up touch, not touch. It's like, nah, man, you're gonna get kneed. Period. You know,
I like that what you said there. Instead of it being off the hands, base it off of the knees.
Yeah, so if you're down on your knees, that's a down opponent. But if you're on your feet and your hands, then that counts. That counts. Drop to your knee if you don't want to get kneed. You know what I mean?
I would like to see that actually.
Because that's that in transition of popping up to standing up. You're right in the middle just because your hands are dangling. Go. You know what I'm saying? But right there, Makhachev's going to try to drop down for the double. That's a nice double. Good pressure. Drives in. Tim's going to try to carry.
Couple butterfly hooks from Tim.
Is he messing with the guillotine-ish?
It doesn't. I mean, that's going to be tough. He's
holding it, but he's not squeezing it. But he's got one locked in.
Yeah.
See, then you start popping him. See, that's why you can't punch the body because those look like two little taps. You have to open hand it. There was somebody the other day we were watching. They actually punched for a tap, and the ref didn't even see it. My man got slept. But see, this is the one position right here. He knows he's doing a good job of climbing up the body. He's inside the butterfly guard of Elliott. And again, Elliott's using that head, I guess, to kind of just stall him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is at this point, right?
Yeah. See, if that shoulder gets out, he's going to have him flattened out.
If he could get his head a little bit more inside, he might be able to get that, but no. Oh, this is interesting.
Can we get some finishes? Who made this card so boring? You know what's ironic? The fact that I don't think there's not been one fight I've found boring. Not one so far.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. But I've kind of these fights they've been a lot of fun, and the fact they've gone to distance. It's crazy. It's crazy you say such things.
Got him tied up here.
He's doing a good job inside the guard, controlling that head, not doing too much, but trying to do look at try to get that knee down. That's what exactly. They've been extremely competitive. I think it's been unreal. Nice. They've been going by fast too, which is crazy. You know what I mean? They've been going by fast.
Little talk there at the end of the round. Elliott pushed him. Give him a shove after the bell.
You got to do it. Push that young sucker, man. What? Youngster? You got it. You're 22 years old. I'm 36. Pow! You know what I mean? You got to bully him a little bit.
Koufax, that's what I say. When you know what's going on, especially in these grappling exchanges, I'm telling you, if you want to enjoy the fights even more, do a little grappling. Go do a little jiu-jitsu class.
Get caught in a guillotine, armbar, and a knee bar. And then come back and watch this. And then, you know what? Just get smothered one time by a black belt. Just get smothered. And then understand, or let a wrestler throw the legs in and flatten you out. And just see just try to get to your feet. If you've never done it, just try to get to your feet. And you'll never, ever, 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 ever think this again when you're watching a fight. I promise you. It'll be the most humbling thing you've ever experienced in your life. Saddening, and it'll break your heart. It'll break your spirits. Having somebody throw the leg in and just ride you, smack you upside your face, I'm telling you, it's horrifying.
Oh, there it is.
Makhachev goes right in for the double leg, but this time,
back to the ground.
Seems a little more committed on this guillotine, though, at the moment.
And his head's more inside, so this one, if he's got the arm in a good position, this one's going to be a lot worse.
See, he's in, like I said, he's in there this time trying to pop that head out, but Tim's got it. See, he's putting some squeeze on this one. He's got it. Oh, Makhachev, this is going to be a little test of wills. He's in there.
Yeah. It's still.
Oh, Makhachev's trying to throw punches. He must feel like he's where he wants to be.
Yeah, there you go. One of the biggest factors with that guillotine is the fact that you got to be able to smash their head down with your chest or your shoulder or something, right? As soon as you can see that their neck's not being pressed down into that arm, there's not really as much pressure there.
See, there's an ironic. Oh, with the fight clock. Damn it. All right. Oh, I knew it. I got so into the fight, I forgot. All right, we're 1 minute behind. But
some good elbows.
I'll tell you what it is. So we got elbows. But to get back to you about that guillotine, that's exactly. You see it a lot of times when people do the guillotine and they're pulling their upper body away from the choke that's underneath, and you start to see that space. What most people don't realize is you actually want to be up on it, right?
Yes.
Get that shoulder, that thing up on the back of that neck and squeeze down and create that vice. And then the body can sit back, but that's your lower back. But there's a lot, people don't understand that when you see people all the time with the guillotine and they squeeze and they're actually creating that space in between their shoulder and their forearm. And that's like what you don't want to do. You can still get it because it hurts like shit if you got the grip, but there's nothing like when you get up on it and put your body behind it, right?
Yep. 100%.
And now we've got Elliott on his back. Makhachev is in the guard. These are just so damn even. This is unreal.
It seems Makhachev has really been content to stay in the guard here. Like he hasn't really tried to make it much.
Yeah, no, I don't think he can. I don't think he wants to get in here and really roll around with Tim like that. That's kind of been the downfall of Elliott. Dude, he's unreal. The way he can just create the scrambles, his work ethic, and you know what I mean? Especially if you're worried about getting tired, you don't want to sit here and do this because Tim will do this all day. He'll get into these rolling scrambles. And you're going to be in a 15-minute wrestling match with the continuous scramble. You're going to get worn out as he's ripping elbows straight down the pipe up from his back to Makhachev's head.
The only problem here is that the judges are going to definitely see this for Makhachev just being on top, right, and still landing shots, even though Tim's doing some good work from his back. That's the one thing. So Tim's got to figure out a way out of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't want to finish it on your back. Now we have had in a few. Again, Demopoulos is one. She was from her back the whole time. She was doing everything, and I can't remember who she fought, but she was just doing what Makhachev's doing right here, just holding the position. And Demopoulos actually won it.
Oh, there we go.
Punch his way into a triangle.
Maybe an arm bar. Triangle here. What we got?
Trying to get that triangle. Look at Makhachev punch his way into a triangle. Tim caught the triangle. He's trying to crank on it now. He's starting to tighten it up. Makhachev trying to come out the back. He's trying to do the slam.
He got it.
Oh, slammed him right on his head and popped out of it.
But you notice, I mean.
But I hope they give him the points for the fact that they should be yelling, that's a catch, because he was in it. And they should be yelling catch, so that would count like some kind of points, right? That's what I want them to start doing on the grappling side of life is when the referee could yell catch and two other people say catch or whatever. It's like, all right, then that's kind of like a knockdown if you're standing. They don't get enough. You don't get enough of that. You know what I mean? You don't get enough respect for that. The fact he just had him in a tight triangle, you know what I mean, and made him where he had to back out, panic, lift him up and slam out of it. That like you should get points for that. Yell that catch. Now he's cranking on that elbow.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Makhachev is why he's in the guard. He's getting outworked by Tim is doing everything from the bottom, and hopefully he'll get the credit for it.
Yeah, I honestly though I don't think you're going to see that because Makhachev's just landing some shots and he's holding position. I think they're going to look at it for him.
Yeah, I know. And that's it. I mean, he's literally just sat inside the guard. It's Tim side to side, pulling on the arms, open guard, looking side to side, trying to continue, trying to work, trying to find movement. And the other one, but again, the idea of taking the movement away.
And the thing is after Makhachev slammed Tim there, he had the opportunity to stay north-south or go to side control. And instead he went right back to half and full guard.
Like now we got 15 seconds left, chat. 15 seconds left.
I'll just sit in your guard the whole time here. So this is really, I think at this point, his game plan. He just wants to stay on top, stay in guard, and try to land some shots here and there.
See, equal points for slamming his way out of it, though, or more points. That'd be like an escape. That's why, think about it like this. You get, he would get more points for getting him in the submission because it was more fight ending. But then you would score, let's say, you get 5 points for putting him in a submission, right? And it makes them panic. That's like a 5-point throw. But I get a 1-point escape for getting out of it. So you do get some for getting out of it. But if I'm putting you in the submission, I'm getting, let's say, 3 points. You're getting 1 point. It's like takedown, escape, takedown, escape. I take you down, you escape. But I take you down again, you escape. I'm still winning 4-2. You know what I mean? And so that's the way I look at that. The fact he had him in a big, I mean, he spiked him. That was boss.
That was a good one for sure. He dropped him right on his head there, man.
But you'll definitely get points for escaping, of course. But I think you just get more. Look at that. Oh, right on the shoulders.
On
that
the
was
back
a
of the
spike,
neck, dude.
That was awesome. And look at Tim. See, this is the problem right here. Tim don't get tired. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, he's game. Let's see Makhachev coming out, almost sprinting at him for a second.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Makhachev, he better be real about it because Tim is 100% not tired. You know what I mean? You could be trying to sell it if you're Makhachev, but Tim's ready to go. Look at him. Still making those awkward steps, trying to figure out how to get inside. Huh? Oh, there's a good kick by Makhachev. Oh, he thought he was going to overcommit, so he dropped down. Tim did like a fakie. Now he's got the front headlock. I love it. I love it. Okay, see, again, look at stop playing with that. That's why I said they should be allowed because he's playing the hand game. Look at that. Tim's timing it. No! Oh, his knee was down that time. Never mind. He took a knee this time. I almost think
he was sitting back on it.
But you see these games they're playing?
Yeah, he's doing it on purpose. He's literally like gripping his hand up and down and like tapping the mat.
But then that time he did do the right thing, which that was my fault because I said that he took it, but he hadn't even taken a knee yet.
I don't.
No, look, he's in a deep squat.
Yeah, he's in a squat.
I don't get it. The camera's like, it's not this one either. Where is it? You guys aren't? They're not showing the right one. Boom. See, the knee wasn't there yet. But
that's questionable, man. That like
was but see, he's grazing him. That's too much game. See, that's just too much.
If it's simultaneous, if you start throwing the knee as their hand isn't even on the mat yet.
That's my point. If it's on its way down, that's my point. There should be like a 10-second rule. If it's been down for 5 seconds, you can't knee him. But if it's just been down fresh, you can blast him. It sucks because I would love for him to be able to rain knees right now.
It seemed like look at the way he's playing. Went over and determined that his hand wasn't down and put him back in the same position.
Which is, again, see, that's my point. It's close enough. Just leave it. Nice job. That's how you do it, though. He did a reshot underneath it. He was finally able to lift up his waist, create it, drop that reshot, chat, drive around behind, take Elliott down. That was nice. Very nice. Very nice. Drive in, create that space, and then boom, you drop down real quick and cut that corner. Very nice. All right, but you see what I mean? I'm glad that this fight is happening because it's really, really showing where they need to make changes on that. Like even if you're just brushing around, that should all be legal because that's way too touch and go.
Well, the biggest thing with that is like it just doesn't seem right for like fighting. It's like you're down in this position. This actually should be a terrible position. Like if someone had you in a fight in that position, like you're gonna get your face kneed.
That's what I used to do back in the day when it was legal. I just rain these.
Right? Like, and the fact that you can be, I'm just gonna touch the mat and I'm safe. Like it just doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
You know,
that whole thing. Like I said, if you're down, fine. You know, you put both knees down, you're down. But Makhachev's gonna sit on that guard again and look to sit on the leg and. You know, I mean, that's going to be the one thing. Yeah, we'll have to see what he does. But he's looking to pass that guard, sitting that half guard. Tim's still doing a good job of trying to move things around. He's got butterfly, but Makhachev's just smothering him, and he's up against the fence. By the way, Blair Bit Project with the sub, much love and appreciation. All subs go support American Cancer Society. And so now Makhachev, again, not being able to throw any punches, just having to hold this position. That's the one thing. It's just a lot. He's got the full mount. Looking for an arm triangle.
And, Makhachev now up into the mount.
There it is. We got that arm triangle. Makhachev's going to come off to the side. He's squeezing it. He got it.
He tapped him.
Oh, he got it. He was waiting for it.
I think when you're a little bit more lanky, those arm triangles are a little better. I think you can get that arm in there a little bit deeper. You got some big arms that you start getting caught up on their like chin and stuff. Well, he got him.
It's a good move. That was perfect. That was how you do it. You know what I mean? That was perfect. Look at this. So the way he ducked underneath, boom, that duck. He went up,
Yeah,
boom,
that was
dropped his ass,
wow.
come around the corner. It was perfect reshot. Perfect reshot. In,
That was
up,
nasty.
boom, reshot, come around the side, in the takedown. That was nice. Really nice. He'd been waiting for that arm triangle. Look at the way he climbed up, got the mount, worked over to the side. Up, and then when he did, he fell down. I was like, oh, nope, this sucks. It's
yeah,
bad.
that is. I love the chat saying only 23. Yeah, this kid's got
23 is ridiculous.
A lot of potential, man.
Oh, it's
a lot of potential.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That was the now it's pay-per-view time. It's pay-per-view time. Oh, the knee rule needs to change. The knees are still gonna be the same. If you're down on a knee, fine. It's the hand rule that's got to change. If you're hunched over and you're just putting your hands on the canvas and you're still standing up, you get kneed. You know what I mean? Huh? What up, Nuke Mall? How are you liking the early fights? I'm loving them. I'm loving this whole fight card. I've been having a blast. And then Viss joined it, made it that much better. Plus, chat always kicks in the -1 left. So I'm right where I want to be.
First fight, main card, Said Nurmagomedov and Muin Gufarov as well. Or Gafarov.
I don't know, chat. Those of you who've been with me from the very beginning, is this still Nurmagomedov, Shara Nurmagomedov, and Bruno Silva our fight of the night? I feel it. That was the best reshot, though. That reshot was insane.
Amazing.
Boom, duck, cut around the corner. Yo, what up, Cookie? How you do? Boy, I'm telling you, I'm excited for this card. What do you think? What are your thoughts on Usman and Chimaev there, Viss?
I love it, dude. My thoughts. Okay, so when this first started off, I was like, man, I think Usman's got a pretty good shot, right? And then after that, that kind of like speculation happened about Usman at the workout with Gaethje, and he gets taken down, and they got the video. It almost sounds like he said something popped. That's got me worried because if he's coming in and his knees are already bad, we know, and then on top of that, he's got like a ligament that's either strained or popped or something. Like, I don't think you not coming into 100% against Chimaev is going to work out well. So it's before that, I was actually leaning towards Usman, but after like hearing that, and I think he's compromised a little bit. I gotta say Chimaev wins that one.
I like it. Now the part that got me, and here's what sold me. And it was watching his last fight. It's when Hamzat, the jab. When we watched them both fight Gilbert, right?
Right.
Man, Usman just plowed through him with that jab.
Yeah,
just plowed through him.
Jab.
And that was the one thing that if Chimaev, again, because he didn't want to go to the ground, he didn't want to go to the ground with him. I get it. I don't want to go to the ground with Gilbert. So he stood up. But I think that jab is going to be it's going to be a big one.
I like that.
That jab of Usman is going to be something. Now, what I've been saying over and over, and see what you think about this, is where I'm excited is Hamzat is going to go 100 miles an hour, and we're going to see Usman stuck going, like he's going to have to scramble. We're going to see Usman have to move at 80 miles an hour the whole time, and that I'm excited to see.
I love what you're saying there, and here's one other thing to think about, though.
Right.
This is the first time Usman's fought a 30-round fight in like how many fights? He's used to 5-rounders. So I think that you could see a crazy pace by both.
That's what I'm saying. We get to see that my Mack truck just boom, boom. It's going to get pushed up.
Crazy pace. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
I love it. What do you think of the Makhachev and Volkanovski?
Dude, so I mean, I love that Volk's getting another shot at this, right?
Yeah.
God, before who was it? It was Charles, dude. I thought it was a crazy thing also that happened with Charles. Like, dude, it just happens to get a crazy cut, like a week out, right? But then when I heard Volk is gonna be the substitute, I was so happy, so excited for it. Personally, from watching the first fight, I had thought while watching the fight, Volkanovski had won, and I thought he got robbed. So honestly, I think this time around, I think he's going to win. I think he's got what it takes, and I think he's going to take him out.
All right. Well, I got a cold open for all of you chat. We'll see you on the other side. The pay-per-view is starting here in a minute.
Exceeds the limits of ordinary men. It's an icy relentlessness that torments the mind with a streak of viciousness that breaks down the world's most dangerous competitors. Carrying the longest active winning streak in the UFC, the look of this generational champion is terrifying.
Oh, yeah, Islam Makhachev delivered. Wow.
Enough to make the blood run cold.
There's the tap. Islam Makhachev submits Charles Oliveira to win the title.
If you're a real champion, when they change who is going to be next, doesn't matter. I'm ready for anyone.
Tonight, the UFC returns to the stunning shores of Abu Dhabi in the heart of Fight Island. It's a rematch of the highest order for the lightweight championship of the world, as Alexander the Great, the most dominant featherweight champion of all time,
And still, Alexander Volkanovski
readies to settle the dispute from their instant classic earlier this year. There is a rare breed of fighter who truly believes they are the best in the world. And when offered the chance to prove it, they never say no.
I said, you know what, it's destiny. Double champ status on 11 days' notice. Let's go.
Enter these two men in the same era. Islam Makhachev, Alexander Volkanovski. The best versus the best. First, the most feared contender in the sport returns to the city in which he made his name. This time as a middleweight, undefeated, 12-0, a ruthless finisher.
It's over. One shot.
Who is coming to smash the middleweight division.
That's it. Khamzat Chimaev. Wow. How good is he? I come in for everybody. Kill everybody.
He's running into the greatest welterweight champion of all time, who's also moving up to middleweight. A man who went undefeated for 8 years and cleaned out the welterweight division.
Ridiculous.
Now, two of the most feared, dominant welterweights of all time go head-to-head to see who will get the next shot at the middleweight title.
I fight anybody. When you feel you're the best in the world, you have to be able to show it at any given moment, and that's what we're doing once again.
Abu Dhabi is on fire. The best pound-for-pound fighters in the world are facing off. Two of the most anticipated fights of the year are set to go down. Live from the sold-out Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi, UAE, it's UFC 294, Makhachev versus Volkanovski 2, and it starts right now.
Oh, I know, right? Yep. I know. This is your main event. So I'm talking to AK Snoo. He's like, he just can't wait. It's Khamzat Day. It's Khamzat Day. It's Khamzat Day. You know what I mean? My man is all fired up, so I love it. I love it. Yeah. What, beating Cal 2023? What, for the rest of 2023, we are continuing with the current schedule. To maintain stream, hit up UFC Fight Pass instant. Yeah, no. We're just on Fridays and Saturdays. So, you know what I mean? Let me email on how to, let me have some ideas on more content. Yo, what up, Cook? What are you doing, Cook? I'm doing good. How you doing? You know me, I'm loving it. I'm loving this. This undercard has been sick. You know what I mean? I know. And it's like, I like the whole time. I like this like afternoon, you know? It's all right. Plus, I just love this damn stream. What you mean? Jens, can you give a shout out to all the Taco Bell employees for promoting world peace by Taco Tuesdays? Are they? Huh? Thumbs up. Taco Tuesday is gangster. I never get to go to them, but I will now. I get to go to one. Match already start? No, not yet. We're going to get to the, I'll have it, once it hits, I'll click right here with Saeed. Saeed and Muin Gafarov. You know, but hey, seriously, who do you think is going to win? Which one? You know what I mean? Which one? Check the official scorecards for the Makhachev fight. Who was up? Tim was winning, wasn't he?
Was he?
I don't know. I'm asking Eamon. Eamon saying UFC, check the official scorecards for the Makhachev fight. Hey. What's that? You're the except one? Jen's always hot. No, except one left already. We're good. Oi, big takedown. The one thing though is tacos for peace. I love it. Now you're making me hungry for my pork belly tacos. Stop it. Stop it. Because now I want pork belly. Pork belly. Woo!
See, we're gonna have to get together and we have to go eat some food and train.
We're gonna film it all. Like me, AK Snoop. Hey. He was saying, I'll come down. I'll do 3 days, whatever.
Okay, yeah, dude. I'm telling you, we can make it happen.
I'll run amok, man. It's food without a doubt. So who do you think's gonna win what? I'm trying to, I'm going with Volkanovski because that's my man. That's my watch-along partner. That's Volkanovski. It's Volk. On top of that, go ahead.
You can't not love him. I just wanted to say you can't not love him.
Well, that and when you go by what he was saying and how just the way that he's approaching his fight, like he's been chomping at the bit to do this. So in my mind, he's got to be ready for it. You know what I mean? And I think everything just opened up and aligned for him to have this opportunity, which I think is phenomenal. You know what I mean? When it comes to the Usman and Khamzat, I love the style. Who doesn't like Khamzat's fighting style? But like I said, it was a lot of fun yesterday because we always watch fights of fighters fighting and Saturday's fights on Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. That's something that we still do. So make sure you still check us out on Friday. But what I'm saying is that jab and the way that Usman ripped Gilbert Burns up with that jab was unreal. But the struggle that Khamzat had with Burns because he didn't have that jab and he was getting in there and he was throwing with him because he didn't want to go on the ground with him either because Burns is that good on the ground.
Yeah, he's got nasty jiu-jitsu.
Right? So you just look at the way the two were torn up, the way that the two fought Burns. Damn, Usman's got a jab. I mean, damn, he's got a jab. Is he ready? Because again, we all heard that my knee, right? My knee when he was training.
Yeah. I mean, God, I can't imagine it could have been anything too crazy with like how the takedown went and whatnot. I don't know though. Like ligaments, knees and stuff, it can be crazy, but it didn't seem like his knee twisted or.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm sure they've done full breakdowns on it. So
do I do MMA? No, I don't do MMA. Viss, you train in jiu-jitsu now, right?
You don't do MMA, bro? What are you talking about?
I'm done.
This man's the UFC Hall of Famer right here, ladies.
Retired.
I'm retired. This man did MMA. All right, he did more MMA.
I show a phrase. I'm retired.
99% of people out there will ever do, but I do a tiny bit.
I have a plethora of UFC shirts. I run around to all the fights, and I wear my shirts.
And I'm like, bro, that's what it is.
You know what I mean? No, I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm looking forward to unleashing this fight team that I'm building. It's gonna be something. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I have to ask you.
Go ahead.
Have you met anybody? It'd be like, oh, you're the UFC streamer. Has anyone ever just done that? Has anyone ever? Okay, no. That would be wild.
I've had a lot of people come up to you go, I love your streams. I love the streams, which I'm like, yeah, I love that. A lot of people around town and stuff, dude, I love your streams. So they do that, but I've never had anybody go, are you the UFC streamer? I haven't had that.
Yeah, that would. I'm sure at some point there'll be something like that, but that'll be some.
One day, you know what I mean? One day, but I do love this. So it's, you know what I'm saying? It's tight. I love this stream.
I gotta ask you something. I seen something that you posted. You were making some crazy homemade hot sauce.
You see that?
I seen that. That looked like it was gonna be fire.
It's unreal. Yeah,
both in fire in the terms of good, but also like your mouth is on fire.
You're gonna have the mouth, and then when it rolls south, you're gonna have a clean colon for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna clean you out, dude.
All the way out, 100%. 100%.
You literally, what you had like a bunch of ground up chilies, and then on top of that,
so what my wife does with the mortar and pestle is she roasts shallot, like the little onions, the garlics and stuff like that, and the tomatoes, and then puts those in the mortar, and you boom, and you pound that all down with the mortar and pestle. And then you did the same thing with the jalapenos. We put a whole bunch of jalapenos. We picked them from the garden, and otherwise it's Thai chili peppers. It just kind of depends, but you roast those as well. And then again, you smash all that, add in some fish sauce and stuff like that, and it's incredible.
Love it. Love it.
And it tastes so good that you're going to continue eating it. And then everything's with sticky rice. You know what I mean? Yep. You have sticky rice, and then of course we had the broccoli and stuff and chicken wings. You know what I mean? So So if you got lop, whatever, but it goes with, it's like a staple. And hey, you have to have it with sticky rice. I mean, those are the two things you must have.
Looked amazing. Even though it's like a sauce, right? It's more of like, it's like a mash almost.
Oh, it's a big thick salsa. It's not even a salsa. It's more of just a gel. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yep. No, that looked really good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, if y'all want to know what he's talking about, at Jens Pulver on Instagram. That's the only way you can really catch me. I deleted it a long time ago, but now I love this account. So now I'm rebuilding it. But yeah, you go over there and at Jen's cooking stream, whenever I can get, my wife doesn't want to be anywhere near camera. Like even that time, you can hear her say things, but she won't be near the camera. She's like, hell no, get me out of here. She don't like the cameras. I got her on camera for the Where Are They Now, so that's good enough.
Here we go.
So is this, well, we'll do, when we go out there, I'll make sure I'll show. We'll get the mortar and pestle, and we'll definitely have to make some.
We'll make some. I'll have to try it out.
100%. I'll show you the whole sticky rice, and we'll get the whole thing.
I like spicy food. There's just a certain point that gets a temperature, and then it's like, all right.
Here's the thing. There's a taste to it, but it tastes incredible. That's the difference, right? And that's the one thing. You start messing in there, and you all start getting really, I wish we did have the French going, but the fight's in French. I wish. But see, we might have to get a couple. But one of the things is, but it tastes so damn good. But you start messing with those habaneros and you getting up higher, it just burns so bad. I can't taste nothing. It's just too much. It's too hot. But that's the one thing. And the cilantro and everything else that's in there, just boom, 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 and mortar and pound it all together. Yeah.
I love it.
And then we'll have to do like a beef lop and stuff like that. Isn't she in the documentary, mate? Yes, she is. Yeah, she's in there. When Carson's won, she's in there. And the volcano pho, that's a whole nother. The pho is hot with ground chilies. She makes a chili pepper that when you put that in your pho, it's like super red. It's red of death. Yeah, it's horrible. Timmy Elliott was up 2 rounds before he got tapped in the judge's scorecard. Ah!
Wow, he was up 2, huh?
Hey.
That's crazy. You know what? These judges are actually really good. Who's fighting right now? We got Saeed Nurmagomedov coming out and Muin Gafarov.
Muin is International Master of Sport of Combat Sambo. Love it. Finished 17 of 18 wins, 10 knockouts, 7 submissions, 14 first-round finishes.
My man goes out there to take you out. Oh. I love what Hardy said. If they're both their names end in "ov," that means it cancels out each other's wrestling.
International Master of Sport. What would that mean? You were like a world, probably
International Master of Sport.
I would assume you're probably
like a certificate. Like it almost sounds like
you probably had to compete on a global scale
or something.
Well, you probably had to compete on some kind of a global scale, right? Because they've got nationals and state nationals and worlds.
Let's see if we can do a little lookup. Sambo.
Someone's got to look that up. Sambo is sick just in itself, but international sport would be
equates to international champion who has made valuable contributions to the sport. Interesting.
Oh, I'm telling you, Sambo wrestling was, Sambo it's insane. It is insane. Yo, what up? What up, NQ? NQ? But we'll see. So now the other one's making his way out.
Yeah, Saeed about to make the walkout. Was this? I know Khabib's got a brother, right? And a cousin that's fighting. Am I mistaken on that? Or was fighting at some point in the UFC?
Is this one even related?
I don't know if he is.
I don't think he is. I think he's just a
Omar, right? Omar was like his cousin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think he had one more. There was one more that was like related to him in some way. I don't think it was this guy though.
Can I watch the fighter? We can't show the pay-per-view. Y'all got to watch all the prelims, but that's because that was the deal that they got to make with them. But yeah, no, not the pay-per-view. Exclamation watch UFC. You're gonna have to buy the pay-per-view if you want to watch it. No fights here, just live commentary. And we're good at it.
Yep.
This is his cousin, maybe? Okay. Go ahead, Viss.
All right, we got Saeed Nurmagomedov. He's won 4 of his last 5 fights. 1 of 10 spinning back kick knockouts in UFC history, and the second highest submission attempts, averaging among active UFC bantamweights with 1.55 per 15 minutes. So usually, about a attempt and a half. Could be 1, could be 2 per 15 minutes.
All right, so he is a cousin. Okay. Huh?
That's what it is.
Big bum. What? No, we don't show the fights. So we can't show the fights. We're the official UFC stream. We can't do it. But exclamation UFC 294 on how you can grab it. You can order it. Get it. Get it. I mean, he's Dagestan. He's a Nurmagomedov. You're related somehow. You know what I mean? Every Pulver I see in the U.S., I assume we cousins. We cousins. So I've only met so many. You know what I mean?
All right.
Chat time. Gifting that sub. Much love and appreciation. All subs go to support the American Cancer Society.
We got the bantamweight bout going down. Nurmagomedov 31. Gafarov 27.
He's negative 285. Gafarov's a plus 230.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Very similar stats. A little bit of a reach advantage for Nurmagomedov. A couple inches.
Who do we have? Right here? Oof. I'm going to go with the name, I guess. Well, I always go with the long shot on the betting side of things. So it would have to be Gafarov for the betting side of things, But it just kind of depends.
The main, I haven't seen enough of Gafarov's fights. I've seen Nurmagomedov fight, So it's hard for me to say. If you force me to say one, I'm going to say Nurmagomedov. About to find out though. Gafarov is the dog. Plus 230.
On Fridays, we watch fights of fighters who will be fighting in Saturday's fights. So that's when you can catch us. We'll be back next Friday and Saturday as well. Oh. Saeed, 17-3. 17-3. When does Islam versus Oliveira start? That might be he's got to win first today. And then I don't know. When they would fight. All right, here we go. I got this fight clock to pay attention to. I'm in. Who's got the 100,000? Salamander UK, 100,000 on Nurmagomedov. Who's got the 20,000? Hackwood. We got 20,000 on Gafarov. GG.
Here we go. Touch gloves. My man's got a hair patch on just on the left side in the center of the back.
Yeah, it's different. But he's doing, it is weird. He's doing a good job of trying to cut him off. Man, now you got me just staring at it. Dang, Viss.
I'm sorry. I had to call it out. I had to call it out, man.
Yes. All right. Now, right here, just kind of the way, again, he's trying to cut him off, and I like these Nurmagomedov flipping that leg out there on the outer track, moving around, doing a good job with that calf kick.
Gafarov trying to apply the pressure, backing him up against the, what was that? The warning track?
Yes, I call that the warning track. He's out there on the warning track by the fence. But I can't, now, Chet, like, he missed a spot check. Oh, credit. Gavrov tried to go with the big right hand, come back with left hook. Nurmagomedov thought he was going to run away, but then
he's trying to sync up again. He's deep.
He got that choke in. There's no arm in on that thing. He went for a double. Look at that. Nurmagomedov's got that choke done. Tapped him. Done. Oh, he got too crazy. Went diving in for a takedown. He said, "Boop," locked it up with no arms.
Yep.
He got way too aggressive.
Long, lanky guys, man.
He just got so aggressive when he ran at him.
He passed out afterwards. That was quick.
He rushed it. He rushed
those. You can always do. My instructor taught me this. It's a way to really know how deep they are and if they've got it. If you see the elbow gets closer and closer to the chin. When that elbow's in the chin, it's done. So the closer the elbow gets to the chin, the more likely that's going to be super tight. You see the elbow.
There's no arm blocking it, and he literally he shot down. He caught the head, and then he comes across here, and there's nothing in there but the neck. Boom, and he's just squeezing. You know what I mean?
You got that vice on each side from the forearm, the bicep, and then what's happening is he's shoving his chest in the back of his neck, forcing it into that vice, and good night. Doesn't take long.
But the way that he went, it's like that was the thing was Gavrov just got overzealous, went diving in and just started leading and dropped in. And that's the downfall when you're going for that takedown. Boom. Nurmagomedov choked him quick. Nurmagomedov gets the quick choke.
Got him out there real fast, man. Real fast.
Why is the clock still running? Because I was busy talking and doing other things. The last thing I was worried about was turning the clock off. I was too busy talking about how the fight ended. But now I'll stop the clock.
Spent weeks training to run into a guillotine. Yeah, it's gotta be tough.
It's heartbreaking.
Gotta be a tough one right there.
Heartbreaking.
You learn that real quick. If you came from a wrestling background, you go to a jiu-jitsu class, and you try to hit that double leg or something, you learn that real quick. They're all of them throwing that damn guillotine on you.
I broke one time in the locker room. Said I'm leaving. I'm done. I got caught in like 6 of them. Right. I was like, that's it. I'm out. I'm done. I just started crying in the locker room. Oh, I'm terrible. I hate it. It was horrible. Terrible. Drove me nuts. Shooting in that damn thing. Now, Worley Alvis. Oh, it won't let me open that one. It'll let me open that one. Don't. I know. Up. We're not going to get this one. No.
Yeah, as soon as that head went down, he was looking for that.
Instantly. Mm-hmm. That's why the wrestler has to be a body lock, lift, and take down. We're not allowed to shoot in on the legs. Can't do that. Yeah. Not allowed. Snap the front headlock, body locks into here. That's about it. You know what I mean? Slokesy, how you do? How you do? That was funny. That was money. Dang.
And a few words, but definitely his fighting does some talking for him.
Yep. All right, so this one won't open up for me, but afterwards we got Worley Alvis and Aliskerov.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? My man, he shot in. Oh, there is Steven Seagal.
Look at that. Got Sterling there as well.
That's crazy. All right. Steven Seagal doesn't have a gray on his beard.
Oh, that's right. We got Jones and Miocic coming up too, man.
Miocic. I know. November 11th, we got Miocic.
Wow.
I can't wait. Bones Jones and Miocic. Last fight was only a few seconds.
Card as well with Prochaska.
It was only a few seconds. So I don't know. There might be we can watch. I don't know how much time. I don't know. Did they work that when it's pay-per-view? One. I got video 1 for y'all to check out. Be right back. You'll like this.
He might tap. It looked like his right hand was breaking his tap. That's it.
Makhachev disposes of Kevin Holland. How good is he? Now he's got the knee on the belly. It was also a tough weight cut, seemingly, for John Phillips. Said he was lighter during fight week, but he was the last to weigh in and only had a couple minutes to spare.
Darce choke, wait for it.
That's it, Mike. He's got it.
There's the tap. Khamzat Chimaev by submission. And he stays undefeated with an absolutely outstanding debut.
Oh, man, you couldn't ask for a better debut. You come out, you do something sneaky, it looks good, you get the takedown, your ground and pound is ferocious, you go to the second round, so you get a little bit of experience, right? I mean, for a guy that's young in his career to go out there and get that kind of a finish, fantastic.
Very, very impressive.
43-0.
Wow.
And we still have 2:10 to go in this opening stanza.
Is it too late to say I want him to fight Kamaru Usman? Is it too late? Can we put him in there? Oh, beautiful.
Man, nice job, though, from Makita. Turn into that again.
I mean, this is Khabib-like pressure.
Yeah, this is unbelievable right now. Look at this. That might be it. Just when I say that. There you go.
It's another win for Khamzat Chimaev. He is a wrecking ball at welterweight as well. 2-0 in the UFC, 8-0 professionally. We have ourselves a new star.
Meerschaert out of the southpaw stance in blue. Chimaev orthodox in black.
Chimaev straight on the pressure like he always does.
Just like that! Khamzat Chimaev! One and done! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
You can't say much other than wow.
Wow. And I know, Paul, you're mixed with emotions as your teammate goes down. But Khamzat Chimaev had said he wanted to show off the striking. Show it off he did tonight.
Yeah, he's under the neck.
Under the chin here. Could be the end.
The Leech is still fighting. He moved the lock. He was able to find the top hand, Paul. That's why he's still able. Now it's tight. Yeah, now it's tight. Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Oh, that's in tight. That's so tight. He's trying to turn in the leeches as tough as they come.
Yeah, he's doing this. Well, he's trying to get his back fully. He doesn't have the right angle. Yep. Now he's got the right angle, Paul. The Leech is creating angles. Look at this. Now he's got the right angle.
Oh, he's got to fight the hand. He's going to sleep if he doesn't fight the hand, DC.
It's over. It's over, Paul. It's over.
That is it. 10-0. The hype is real. Khamzat Chimaev remarkably does it again.
By switching sides, he got the right angle. The Leech's shoulders were off of him on the right side. But when he went left, he got that side. He put him squarely on his back, his chest. He had the Leech's back on his chest, and he got the finish. Wow.
Have you ever seen a phenom like Khamzat Chimaev? 6-1 favorite coming in. Could have been 12-1.
Yeah.
There's no welterweight in the world that he trains with because
he's too good.
But he's emptying the gas tank very early.
A lot of wrestling.
A lot of wrestling. Tremendous amount of energy. Look at this Darce attempt.
Yeah, watch the Darce off this three-quarter Nelson. Chimaev's breathing heavy now.
Well, he's sprinting. He may go to the Japanese necktie.
Darce. Oh, it's in there.
He's got the Darce. Kevin's getting his left shin involved to create space.
Kevin's a black belt, so he'll know how to handle himself here.
He's been here before.
Tight. This is tight.
I think he's slipping out.
He is slipping out.
Oh, but he's back on the bottom again. Now it's even tighter. Now it's even tighter. Yeah. Now he's going to hook the leg.
He's got to watch, not let him hook the leg.
He's hooked the leg. Kevin's in real trouble.
As long as he can get his hips up.
Kevin's going to wind up on top. No, he rolls him over again. Amazing. Amazing control by Khamzat.
But this is just Chimaev floating with him.
But he's using a lot of energy here.
Yep.
Holland really wincing now.
He might tap. It looked like his right hand was breaking his tap. That's it.
Khamzat Chimaev disposes of Kevin Holland. How good is he?
That dude, hey.
To do that to Kevin Holland is unbelievable. And the way he did it, the pace, the speed, the takedown, everything.
You know what that is? That's just an ability. That's just knowing that the guy doesn't have anything for you.
Yeah.
The only way you empty the gas like that is just knowing I'm better than this dude, and I'm going to get him out of there.
It's Ikram Aliskerov. It's not letting me click on it. I can't enlarge. I can't make this large. Warley Alves and Askarov are fighting right now. Who's got 50,000? Big Daryl 9 News got 50,000 on Aliskerov. And we got over here, Salamander UK, we got 25,000 on Elvis. That's what we got. Oh, chat. You know what I mean? Oh, is that Pedro Hizzo? It certainly is sitting there with Worley. Look at Pedro. What?
Weight class we're in right here.
185.
A couple 85ers.
We got the 85s. The 85s going right now. But I'm pumped. You know what I mean? How you doing, chat? Everybody good? Yeah, hey. Worley Alves last 3 wins by knockout. The Ultimate Fighter Brazil 3 winner in middleweight. You know, he tied 4th most guillotine choke submissions in UFC history with 3.
Wow.
Yep. That's him. That's him.
We might see another one.
Huh?
We might see another guillotine.
Yeah.
Probably going for it. And Nurmagomedov now.
One more fight after this until Hamzat. Look at Mod 2. Look at Mod 2. I love it. Counting it.
Loving it.
How many fights until Hamzat? It's crazy. One more after this. 2 fights. Look at.
Everyone wants to see the
right
monster.
After Johnny Walker, it's Hamzat. Right after Walker, Hamzat. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Hang out.
Yeah, we got a couple more fights here.
We'll do the best of our abilities. Make sure we talk well enough so that you know what's going on. I'll say more names even. The pay-per-view is happening right now. Yeah. This is fight number 2 on that pay-per-view, Tempo. Fight number 2 on that pay-per-view.
They're fighting in Abu Dhabi for this one. So middle of the day where, you know, whenever they're here in the U.S., you're going to usually catch them at night, middle of the day for this pay-per-view.
You got to remember, next Friday, 6 p.m. EST, we'll be watching Fights and Fighters fighting again. Next Friday. Wait, no, we're not doing anything next Friday. In 2 weeks, when the next fights are. Man, I forget.
Right.
That's weird. We got a whole week. Yep, you're just going to be stuck. You just go to Twitch TV/ Jens Pulver, and you can be stuck with me all week.
Let's go.
I'm gonna make up for a lot of. I'm gonna go hunt down sumo. You know, man. I got a lot of bare knuckle.
I like that. You checking that out over there?
Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh?
All right.
Suits. I gotta get these guys game. Go, Viss.
We got Ikram Aliskerov coming in, 6-fight win streak, combat sambo world champion. He's been awarded his contract for UFC Dana White's Contender Series on season 6, week 8.
Combat sambo world champion. So he's just like the champ Makhachev.
Mm-hmm. Aliskerov and Alves.
Thanks so much. I must go down to the saloon. I got it. Have fun. Be real good.
Some good grapplers going head to head here.
Yo, Jordan, how you do? Hamzat.
Gilbert did okay. He did. Gilbert did pretty well against Hamzat.
I don't know, but we got 30, 185 and a half, 186, 30 to 32 years old, 5'11", 6 feet. All right, they're kind of even. They're semi-even.
Alves' first UFC middleweight fight since 2014.
I knew about that. The Sons of the Forest reference with the meat suit. I know 100%. I knew what it was. 100%. I'll get into the game. That jacket though that Bruce is wearing, that is some man.
Did Alves drop down a weight class, Jens, or did he go up a weight class?
Worley?
Yeah.
Did he drop down? I'm trying to remember. Did he drop down?
Maybe it was a drop down.
Question for people that want to lose weight. What's the best way?
Calorie deficit.
Your food, what you eat, when you eat it, and are you working out? You know, the best thing, like lifting weights, building muscle likes to burn everything. Building muscle just burns everything. Yeah,
the cool thing about building muscle is you're going to increase your metabolic need.
Oh.
And so you actually are able to consume more calories and maintain your weight, and becomes a little bit easier to actually lose the weight as well. It's kind of like investing in your metabolism over time, where, you know, doing tons of cardio is like when you're living paycheck to paycheck on that. So you have to always be doing it to continue to burn it, where the muscle is going to be something you build up over time, and eventually it's going to help you really maintain your weight. And also very important for your overall health. Huge thing. Start to lose muscle mass as you get older. That's where more things are likely to happen.
All right.
Here we go, baby. Get into it.
Slap hands to the center. Here we go. Right off the bat, both of them. Look at that. We're both going to throw the teep kick for Aliskerov and Alves trying to throw that right leg.
Yeah, that was a violent right.
Did you see
right
that thing?
Kick. Yeah, it was violent right there. That was almost like a Justin Gaethje chop.
That's what I like it. Like right here, look at Aliskerov. He backs up, back to the monster, and throws that one teep. Alves trying to step in and throw that leg kick. Someone's going to pop off. There's that jab. Nice kick for Worley. Oh, yeah, Worley's fighting up this time.
Ooh.
Or he's fighting up?
He's fighting up.
Or was he fighting up? Did he go 200? Now he's back down.
Regardless, he's looking pretty good at this weight class.
Yeah.
Looking pretty big.
Yeah. He's got this one thing with Ikram, just popping that jab, staying out of his range. I think that, Alves is trying to be a little more aggressive, but he's eating that jab in the process. The one thing, Ikram's doing a good job of gauging. Like he's not getting, he's getting out of the way, and boom, hits him with the 1-2. Swims off that. Then that jab, though. It's that jab of Ikram.
Yeah. Oh, he hit him with a nice cross there.
Did you see that? Worley stepped in that time to land that right leg, and Ikram rips him with the right.
Yeah, hit him right in the jaw.
Is Ikram a good wrestler? I'm sure he probably has to have some, being a Sambo world champ.
Yeah. I mean, if you're good at Sambo,
that's with the gi jacket.
It's with a gi?
Gi top.
Is it?
It's like the greatest version. It's like amateur MMA, what amateur MMA should be.
Right.
The last time Alves fought a middleweight, a jab puts him on his butt right there. Ikram hits him with the jab.
Yeah.
Down on his butt goes Alves. Now Ikram's going to go with the head kick.
He
jump knee.
Flying knee.
Oh, the jump knee popped him up, put him back against the fence. Ikram starts throwing punches and down he goes. That jump knee right in the face. Boom. Blurry. Shot that head straight up. Straight up.
He stayed on. He popped him with the jab, set him down, backed him up against the cage, waited time to shot flying knee right.
That jab stunned him.
Yep.
Sagged him back. He started coming after him. He hit the cage. You know how that is, chat. When he backs up, you can feel that cage. He bounces out the cage and gets slingshot into a jump knee. Boom!
Yep.
Says it straight up. And then it was just a flurry of shots until he sat his ass down.
Yep.
That was crazy.
You know, what was really impressive right there is that he looked so calm. Yeah, almost a little stiff at points, but he was so calm the whole fight. And then even there, he sat him down. He didn't overrush. He just walked in and then boom, flies this knee. Boom, right to
the double knee. The double knee made him slip over to the side. Like you see that knee coming, moved over here, he split the guard. Then that high kick, that's what he bounced. See, then he bounced off the fence. Good, I wasn't. And he ran right into that knee. See, that time it showed it what I was saying. He threw that high kick, he blocked it. You see how he bounced off the fence and right into the boom, boom, a double knee.
Yeah.
Gangster.
That was solid. That was very impressive.
Yes, the fight ended already. See?
Two quick ones.
All right, look at the whole undercard was a bunch of 3-round, having fun, well-matched. They were back and forth. Just perfect back and forth. And now, all of a sudden, over.
yeah, 2 back-to-back.
Just quick. That jab, and then when he threw that head kick, even though he blocked it, he bounced off the fence, and when he came back, there was a double knee. Boom. That second knee. That was money.
How far did they make it into the round?
Wait till they intro.
2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Ikram Aliskerov, dude, that's crazy. This one right here, think about it. With the so we'll have Walker and Uncle Live next. But here, I'll get the predictions up for you, chat. Predictions are up, and I've got a video. For all of you. See you in a minute.
Main event going down Saturday night, UFC 294, Kamaru Usman, the newest addition to the 185-pound weight class, and Khamzat Chimaev. Kamaru, let me start with you. This was your idea. Over 2 months ago. The UFC
decided to give the nod to Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa revealed that he had surgery on his elbow 3 weeks ago, was pulled from the card. The UFC called you and said, Kamaru, we like that idea after all. What is it specifically about this opponent that made you want to campaign and lobby for this fight?
I think he's a great opponent. He's as advertised. I think he's tough. He's big. He's strong. He can grapple. He can wrestle. He can strike. And at this point, this season of my life, it's just a matter of taking on the biggest, baddest challenges. And so when I walk away from the sport, I know that I took down who's who of the sport.
And Osman, to go over to you, you're taking the same risk on short notice. This is not the opponent that you planned for. As soon as this fight was announced, Dana White announced that this would be a #1 contenders match. Was that something that you demanded to accept the last-minute replacement?
I never plan anything because life is never let me plan anything. So I was ready for everybody. I don't train for somebody else. I focus what I gonna do, train for my things.
So, let me ask you this. If you become the #1 contender, if you get a win over Kamaru Usman, that will draw you into Sean Strickland, who's a former training partner of yours, and as I understand, a current friend. Is that going to be a problem?
What? Oh, no problem. Somebody wants to make money. No problems there, man. So, I mean,
and Kamaru, I'd like to ask you the same question. Many people may not know, but you and Sean Strickland have competed before. It will actually be a rematch. You defeated him the first time. He was younger in his career, and it was at 170 pounds. Do you also look forward to rematching the current champion, Sean Strickland?
Absolutely. I think since that fight, he's grown a lot. He's gotten a lot better. And I think he's just settled into who he is as a fighter. And I look forward to that matchup because as he's grown, as have I, I've grown a lot as well. So I think that's going to be a highly anticipated matchup for everyone to see. And I can't wait.
Kamaru, when you were the champion at 170 pounds, there was a lot of talk. There was talk coming out of Sweden. There was talk by people we respect like Brian Stan telling us about this young man in the training room named Khamzat Chimaev. He amassed a 4-0 record. He never left the first round. He even had a fight where he wasn't punched. And a lot of people were wanting him to be the #1 contender against you. The problem was he didn't have a ranking, and Dana White said it's too early. At that time, DraftKings put out a make-believe line. They had you as a 2-1 favorite. DraftKings now has Chimaev as a 2-1 favorite because they think you're taking too much risk taking this on short notice. Are you prepared to compete this Saturday?
Absolutely. I think this one thing that since the beginning of my career, it's the one thing that I've always done. And I think it's the one thing that any great fighter or great champion does. And that's you're always prepared. This is not something that we do on the weekends. We're always in shape. We're always in the gym. We always continuing to learn and grow and build. And so, of course, this was he was a welterweight at that time, and I'm a welterweight, and he's slightly bigger welterweight. And so I welcomed that fight, but unfortunately, he can't get down to the weight, and he couldn't make it. So now we're kind of thrusted in a situation to where now we have to show the world this matchup at a weight class higher. But it makes no difference. At the end of the day, just like the saying goes, fighters fight. As I'm sure he's excited for the matchup, so am I.
Chimaev, if I may ask you what your strengths are in this contest. As I followed your career, you've weaponized pace, meaning your conditioning has always been better than your opponent's. But in this case, it's a 3-round fight. You're taking on a former champion.
Cam, giving that sub much love and appreciation. All subs go support the American Cancer Society.
Are you going to have an advantage in the wrestling over a former national champion in Kamaru Usman?
I should answer for that. Wow, it's like, I don't know what to say. Just come here to smash the guy, man. So respect for the guy, takes the fight, short notes, everything. And they already has excuses. Not Usman, a lot of people say, but Usman takes the fight like warrior, man. But people already says he didn't have a camp, this, that, man. So for me, it doesn't matter. I come, we finish everyone, man. So I don't care about he being the jump on one and or all these shits. We has to go to the cage and fight, you know. Still, I know the guy comes to the wins anyway, but I'm here also to kill now. So,
and Chimaev, my final question to you, Chimaev, please give me a prediction for this fight.
We're gonna give the prediction, man. Never gonna give. You can't give a predictions before the fight. Everyone says gonna do that, gonna this, that. And the cage is everything is going a different way now, so that's why I never can give that. Was for the Gilbert Burns, like learn a lot of things. You know, I was think one punch the guy gonna be down in my head. So you know the gameplay against you. So
pay-per-view
to be a focused fight from first second to last second. So I'm different mindset for my game now.
Kamaru, let me ask you very directly. Are you going to beat Khamzat Chimaev? Are you going to become the #1 contender this Saturday at UFC 294?
Good question, Chair. I like the way you worded that. I think that's what we do. Just like he's planning to step in there and get his hands raised, so am I. He's prepared, and so am I. So on Saturday night, we're both going to step in there. They're going to close that door. And whoever's game plan starts to unravel, the other opponent's going to have their hand raised. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure he's looking forward to it. And on Saturday night, the fans in the world finally get the matchup that they want to see.
Gentlemen, my job as an ESPN analyst is over, but I would like to now become a fan and tell you on a personal note, I respect that you guys have both gone on with this. The first rule is the show must go forward. Fighters fight, as Kamaru said. You guys are going to fight this Saturday at 294, and rightfully so. The winner will challenge for the World Championship. Good luck to both of you.
What?
We're going to have to figure it all out.
What? We will figure it out. We're going to figure out this gaming life. We're going to figure out this gaming life. Like, because for the next couple of weeks, chat, because we don't have no fights this coming Friday and Saturday, next Friday and Saturday, so it'll be this 2 weeks. So there's going to be a lot more time on the Jens Pulver, Twitch TV/Jens Pulver, Twitch TV/Jens Pulver. So we do I watch a lot of fights. I want to watch, you know what I'm getting into, Viss? The wrestling. The wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to start watching a lot more wrestling. Not big time wrestling, wrestling. Huh? Jens, did you see Pat Miletic's last fight? Yes. I was cornering him.
Oh, wow.
And I did not say, I'm going to F you up. That was a whole, that got taken out of context. It was said, but it wasn't as bad as it was made out to be. It was, yeah. However I put that. So if that's what you're reading on, that's not how it went. I was stuck in a bad position as these two are getting ready. I was just stuck in a bad spot, Viss. I was like, here's what I told him. I go, Miletich is coming out to fight. I go, damn, you got to be crazy. And I'm like, all right, well, I didn't realize he lives in North Dakota. I'm like, wait, you don't live here? You're like, yeah. I go, nope, I want nothing to do with it. What do you mean? I go, because I don't think you're going to train. What? I go, I don't believe you're going to train. Yeah, but I go, because old men, old fighters, they don't train. They don't train like they used to. I go, I don't believe you. Unless I'm around, I don't believe you. But I'll support it and I'll watch. Plus, I'm like, I have to do the UFC stream. So I was not part of this for the months leading up to this. And sure as shit, something kept pulling me. Something keeps pulling me. The fights end early. Hey, let's go down and let's go watch Pat fight. All right. Somebody sent out the bat signal that I was there. Now I got this whole place. I got people looking for me. Hey, Pat's looking for you in the back. No, he's not. No, Pat's looking for you in the back. No, he's not. You know, he's not. And they're like, no, he's waiting. So I go back there, and now, chat, the PTSD sets in. I got Matt Hughes sitting there, and I got Miletich. I'm like, oh man, this is just like it used to be. It's like the whole damn team's back. I can't do this. I cannot do this. This is too much. I go, I can't be here. You're not. He goes, I need you here with me. You're staying here. I'm like, fine. I'm here. You know what I mean? So I sucked it up and I'm back there. Now it's like I'm back in the locker room. It's like, I was doing everything I could. And then when we went out there, he made it the first round. He just took him down and dominated him. You know what I mean? He dominated. But then you ever see when a fish falls out of water, the way it just sits there?
Yeah.
He was doing that. And I'm like, man. Damn. Second round, it hits. But he gets him down again, takes him down, and he's controlling him until the last 30 seconds, and he's so tired, he just takes him in the face. And now he can't breathe. I'm done. I go, what do you mean you're done? I take the water, and I go into the cage and go, what do you mean you're done? And I'm like, you're not done. I go, don't you dare do this to me. Because then I couldn't help it, but I hit him with the I told you so. I told you were going to do this. I knew it. Gosh dang you, damn son of a, you know what I mean? Johnny Walker's making his way out, by the way. And I was like, don't you do this to me. No can do. He couldn't get up. So my man made it 2 rounds of complete domination. They could have been 10-8, and then he just couldn't answer for the third. And I didn't know what to do with myself. I felt the PTSD was real, Viss. The whole thing, being in that cage, watching this is my leader. This was my coach. This was the reason why I moved out there. I've got Matt Hughes behind me, control me. I got BJ Penn over there, commentating. And I'm just like, this is too much. This is all too much for me. I can't do this. And so I just lost I was mad. I was, I don't ever want to go back. I blamed, it was tough.
It's crazy.
I love the way he dances. You got to have those feels, though. Tied 4th longest active win streak in the UFC light heavyweight division. 3, 1 of 10 spinning back fist knockouts in UFC history. Awarded UFC contract Dana White Contender Series Brazil, week 2.
Let's go.
It was
ranked 7th.
I love it. He's in those feels. Come out dancing like that. As long as he doesn't do any kind of, you got to keep that shoulder. The only man to really damage. Did he do it twice? No, he went to go do the worm.
Yeah.
And he tore his shoulder. Who was the one that jumped up on the cage and then they were going to jump down and they tore and he just won, for crying out loud. He just won his fight. But remember when he hurt himself and he popped up on his knee? Terrence McKinney. When McKinney went to celebrate and he blew his knee and he had to sit right down. You remember that?
Terrible. Terrible.
Oh, it was horrible. Yeah.
I always worry about that when they do those backflips off the cages.
Oh, when Gaethje gets up there and just goes straight air.
I'm thinking specifically him versus Poirier, when he landed, like he got so off balance. It looked terrible on his knee, man.
Battle soon. Johnny Walker's in the cage, and right now Magomed Ankalaev is walking out. Walking out.
Ankalaev was his last fight, if I'm not mistaken. He hasn't fought since he fought former champ Polish Hammer. What's the name's eluding me right now? Jan Blachowicz. Yeah, dude, he hasn't fought since the Blachowicz fight. That was back in December. Almost a year.
No doubt. Oy. You like to see Jens do a backflip? There's no way. No way. Go ahead, Viss.
Here we got Magomed Ankalaev coming out, tied 4th longest active unbeaten streak in UFC with 10. What was this? 10th with 9-0-1. 4th highest takedown defense in UFC light heavyweight history, 86.4, and 1 of 10 front kick knockouts in UFC history.
What? I saw a clip of Robbie Lawler's really old fight. He had blonde curly hair before he was in UFC ages ago. Did you know him then? I knew Robbie Lawler. He was a junior in high school. I moved to Iowa in 1999, and I think Robbie was a junior in high school at the time. And then after he graduated high school, he moved in with me. That blonde curly hair, he lived with me. And I've known Lawler since he was, I've known him a long time, which is crazy because I've known Nick Diaz since he was 16. I was my first gym I ever trained at in Lodi, California. There was this kid kept coming in from school, kept training. And I'm like, don't you got school? Yeah, I got school on these days stuff. And so I would just work out with him all the time. It was Nick Diaz. I'll never forget when Nick got into the UFC. He goes, hey, you remember me? He goes, hey, Jens Pulver. And I look up at him and I go, yeah. He goes, you remember me? It's me, Nick Diaz from Lodi. I was like, what? from Shamrock 2000. I'm like, get out. So that's how long I've known Nick since he was
That's crazy.
Nick and Robbie. I've known them both since they was youngsters. And that's why it was so cool to end up having Nate, stuff like that. So,
yeah, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy connection there. You were training with him, eventually makes it to UFC, you become the coach, and then
the coach Nate,
yeah, his brother comes in. That's nuts.
It was funny because then, like, when him and Robbie had to fight, that was a tough one for me. I had to just sit back. You know, Robbie's my roomie. Like I love it. Love it. Well, now we're old. Now all of them aren't fighting anymore. Well, we're old. I heard Nate might do a rematch in the boxing with Paul.
Really? Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah. Or was that just in fun?
I want to see him go in the cage. Is what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see him go in the cage, man.
I just want to be on the undercard of one of these boxing matches. That's it.
Hey, there you go.
Johnny. Oh, where can you watch? Yeah, I don't know. That's like, you come on the official UFC stream and ask that question. That's just crazy talk. I'll set you up if you turn in 15 people that are streaming it illegally, and we'll hook you up with a 10% discount on the next one. We should set something up like that. Boy, you tattle on 20 bootleggers, and I got you.
Jeez. Man, I think this would be a tough fight for Johnny here. You got Magomed Ankalaev. I see some grappling action going down. We will see, though. Walker's kind of crazy. And
we don't talk about Discord. We don't ever talk about Discord. Tick. We don't. Yeah.
No.
We don't talk about Discord. That's bad memories. Bad memories. All right, here we go.
Let's see it. Let's get it.
Slap hands, and out to the center we are. Righty versus lefty. We got bouncing, but not a whole lot happening. But we got that low kick for Walker.
Dude, Walker's so big, man.
He is big. He's a lot bigger than he gets credit. He's so damn athletic too, right? That double jab.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they see right there, he brought up that right leg, looked down with that jab. Ankalaev goes to that high kick. But the Johnny Walker throwing that kicking the inside leg of low inside leg of Ankalaev. Boom. That's the third time. Oh, Ankalaev came back with one. No, Walker said, oh.
Yeah. Whipped his knee around a little bit, that kick.
Yes, that's right. Then he changed his stance. I know he changed it up, but Ankalaev coming back with that. Ankalaev wants to get this to the ground, does he not? He wants to wrestle.
Ankalaev, yeah. I mean, I have to see. You know, he's probably using it looks like lull him into a fight, and then when you see that opportunity, get that takedown.
Ooh.
Oh, he just tagged him.
Yeah, he did. Walker stepped in for a leg kick, and Ankalaev right over the top, popped the jab right in his face. He thought he was going to do a backhand, but he couldn't. He missed out and had to reset. Now they're literally just kind of sitting out there. They both bring up those back knees, collision. This righty versus lefty, right? This righty versus lefty. It's wild.
Yeah, they're exchanging a couple shots, but nothing too crazy so far.
Nope. They got to be smart. I like how they're keeping the other hand up. They'll keep the other hand up straight down the pipe with that shot. That's what he needs. Just fire right down the pipe, Walker. There it is. But he does it with the kick first. So he'll throw up that mid-level kick, then he drops down and punches with the same hand. Throw the right leg, drop down. It's a good way of closing the distance.
Oh,
what was he faking? Okay, Ankalaev popped him in the body. You can hear the body shot. And Johnny Walker feigned down like he was hurt, like he was trying to bait him in. Ankalaev dove in. Johnny Walker does a jump knee, hits him with a jump knee, right? Then Ankalaev blocks it, gets around behind, takes his back, and now has him pushed up against the fence, going to throw in a leg. And he's got the right arm. He's got his right arm all the way across, and he's holding it with his left. So he's got the left leg in. So now Johnny's one main hand is this way, and he's just ripping left hands. This is crazy. So it's one-on-one with the hands right now, trying to block it.
Either one, Johnny does that a lot where he sells that and was just so ready for it. As soon as he got hit in the body, it was his reaction, or that actually hurt him, and then he just threw the knee anyways.
Yeah. That was tight. Even if, either way. Just
Yeah, he was like, nope, flying knee. Here it is.
So now Ankalaev's got that. He's got that leg in, got him pushed up. You know, he's pushing on him. Johnny Walker's on his knees, pushed up against the fence with that leg in, trying to turn to face him.
And this is exactly where Ankalaev wants the fight to be.
100%.
Walker's trying to get up. He's leaning up against the knee, illegal knee.
These illegal knees on the ground again.
Yeah.
How do you not know? Like, look, he's got a knee down. How in the...
Yeah, that was a crazy one. So before, it was like the hands.
With the hands, right? We were talking about that earlier. Down, when you're standing on your feet and you're dangling
straight
your
up,
hands.
knee on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no question about that one.
Who's next? Jersey City, what do you mean? Who's next? Usman and Chimaev. Hamzat are next. Co-main and main event are next.
I mean, that was on the chin, too. Connected with the body and the chin.
Man, I forgot about that time. I forgot to turn the clock off. He needed a downed opponent. Again, are we going to take a point? You should just automatically take a point. Just take it. Take it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jersey City fighting. What's fighting? These two are fighting right now. Johnny Walker and Ankalaev are fighting.
That's a pretty crazy one. Like, there's no way you didn't know he wasn't grounded.
Aljamain Walker.
And is he bleeding now?
Wait, the doctor just called it.
What?
Johnny just pushed the ref.
What? Dude, this doctor's crazy, man. This doctor's crazy.
This doctor's got issues. I don't know what this doctor did, but why are they stopping the fight? Nobody wants to stop. I can't hear, so.
Bro, the doctor just went in and stopped the fight when Walker said he's fine.
Walker said he's good, and the doctor walked in and stopped it.
Yeah, the doctor literally
he's trying to fight him, and everybody's saying, don't. Why are they stopping the fight? Everybody wants to fight.
Bro, this is crazy. Like, literally.
Why does this doctor's got problems?
Type stuff where, like, we got security holding each other back, and they're both trying to fight each other right now.
They're all rocking in here.
Buffer's getting in between them right now. We got all of this security.
Why would you just admit it's a mistake and be done with it? Dana's in. I don't understand. It's unintentional.
Wow, dude. Dana literally came in and had to calm Johnny down.
And it's Johnny that got kneed in the face, and he's the one who still wants to fight. Hold on.
What is this, dude? This is insane.
Doctor, he's no good to continue.
The doctor goes up. He's having a conversation with the ref. They're talking, and then the ref says, is he good to continue? The doctor says he's not good to continue.
Yeah, the doctor is doing it. It's the same doctor that told dude, you didn't get hit in the nuts. Yeah. Stop.
And then the doctor's like, yes, I'm telling you, he can't continue. He waves the fight off. Johnny Walker's standing there fine, and I'm pretty sure told him that he's, like, good to fight.
I don't know. What did he say? What Walker say?
Maybe he
translation,
said something like I can't see out of my right eye or some shit. But even then, it's like they're supposed to wait 5 minutes, right? They're supposed to wait the full 5 minutes now.
Well,
I have no idea what just happened. This is wild.
This is nuts. So now we got to do what? Run it back. Just let him fight.
Right? I have no clue what just happened, but this is the most wild doctor exchanges I've ever seen in a UFC fight.
This is crazy.
This could be wild. Like, what if they just
got to bring him in and they're supposed to raise the hands?
Oh, my God.
You know who's not in the cage? The doctor.
Yeah.
The one who did all this. Nowhere to be found. Could you imagine? No contest. Unintentional foul.
This is the most wild thing I've seen, man. What is going on? This is a crazy fight card, man.
I can't believe it. Like, why don't somebody go to the doctor and can we get
a doctor interview?
Yes. Can we interview the doctor? Interview.
Cormier, let's go and have you interview this doctor over here and see what the heck is going on.
That's nuts.
He literally told someone earlier that they didn't get kicked in the nuts. When I'm pretty positive they got kicked in the nuts.
He looked him right at. Look at.
We're listening.
But he's having a conversation with him. Doc's talking to him. He's saying stuff. Is there a language barrier? He does look confused. He says, "Do you know where you are? What round is it?" And he's not answering him.
Maybe that's what was going on here. Why? Here's the thing, though. There's a couple things that I'm
saying. Give him his 5 minutes.
Give him the 5 minutes for one. And why don't we have a translator in there too? Because Johnny, mainly speaks Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
So, he can speak English, but his English isn't that great. So why do we not have a translator in there as well to talk to him and communicate? Because maybe he's not really fully understand what the doctor is asking.
Why not go? Why not go? Why not go with the give him the 5 minutes? That'd be the big thing. Give him the 5 minutes. But he was, like I said, he was looking at him. He was asking him. He was getting ignored. But give him the full 5 minutes before you say, like, that's all you need to, right? But I don't know. Definitely have a chance.
I don't know. That whole scenario.
I'm not a fan of this doctor because he looked, what's his name in the eyes, goes, "Man, you got kicked in the side of the leg. You're not hurt.
Yeah.
You're not hurt. My man is falling over.
That is the most wild thing I've ever heard.
Did you not hurt? You got kicked in the side of your leg."
Man. I'll be straight up. This doctor. Can we get a doctor?
Dude, he's crazy. I love it. That's the first time I've seen a doctor come in and just take over an entire show. You know what I mean? Just take over an entire show. The doctor is just like, "You have caused more shit today, sir." That is crazy. Like, that'd be the thing. Like, can we explain to him? But why give him 5 minutes if I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to ask him a minute in, and if his answers are wrong, I'm stopping the fight? Why give the 5 minutes? You know what I mean? The whole idea is to let him have the 5 minutes. All right, I got a video for y'all. This is it, isn't it?
Same guy like everyone. My heart is different, man. I don't think about anyone like, "Oh, he's dangerous for me." Let them think about that. The guys know what's coming for them. If I smash everybody, the belts will come.
Every now and again, an athlete comes along who captivates the attention of the entire sport. Enter Khamzat Chimaev.
I'm the most dangerous guy. I fight with everyone. Different divisions. Doesn't matter. Nobody can stop me.
It's over. One shot.
One and done.
This guy has come in and smashed everybody.
He is a wrecking ball.
Oh my goodness. He's talking to Dana.
I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him.
That is it. The hype is real. Oh, he's got him.
He is an absolute savage. The speed, the takedown, everything. That's why he's such a terrifying talent.
Holland really wins it now.
He might tap.
There's the tap. Khamzat Chimaev. How good is he?
Nobody can stop me. This is just
I'm come here to smash somebody. Just give me someone.
And Victor, the future Hall of Famer Kamaru Usman. He may no longer be the UFC welterweight champion, but he is still one of the all-time greats.
When you feel you're the best in the world, you have to be able to show it at any given moment. And this is no different. If you dare to be great, greatness could happen.
He is a special athlete, a tremendous wrestler with knockout power and a tremendous will to win. He is truly one of the best of all time.
Every fight is a risk, but I've been the first to defeat a lot of people. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's MMA, when we step in there, we compete, and I'm the best at that.
Kamaru Usman with a huge shot!
I'm going to get that win, and at the end of the night, my hand will be raised.
You can say whatever, but you still have to fight with me, man. Of course, you're gonna try to punch me and knock me out, but I'm focused on what I gonna do. Maybe knock him out, maybe submit him, maybe smash him on the ground.
He's very, very strong. He's a good wrestler. He's physically imposing. I've dealt with guys like that before. I've felt brick wall strength before. Once you find a little chink, a little crack in the armor, you capitalize and you finish that fight.
That is it! Kamaru Usman!
I will smash the guy because I'm Hamza Chimaev. Nothing gonna help him. Nothing.
Oh, someone's making their way to the cage, Chad. Someone's making their way to the cage, and it's not these two.
Hamzat making the walkout now.
Oh,
right
come on.
now.
Don't do me like this. Why won't this one open? This one will. That one won't. Damn it. Why it won't open? No! Yo, Flick Shot Shop. Yo, Shep with 11 months. What's up? You ever been walking around dog park, step into something mushy? You know this. You know this.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Someone to say, damn it, I stepped in. All selves go to support the American Cancer Society. I stepped in the ref. Hey, the ref didn't do nothing. The doctor, I'm sure there was I don't think he was, it's obvious that Johnny wasn't answering either. So not having the ref, I just, again, if you got a 5 minutes, let's wait for the 5 minutes and then come in and do that checking. Not in the first minute. Why give him 5 minutes? See if his head, you know what I mean? See if his head clears up, see if, right? That's why we give him 5 minutes and then ask him the question.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
You know what I mean? Don't ask him right off the bat. That's why we have 5 minutes. Hamzat, most recent modern record for fewest days between UFC wins, 10. Ninth highest significant strike rate in UFC history, 7.3 per minute. Absorbed one. I couldn't even see the last part. Man, that's
I believe it was one or fewer strikes in the first 5
minutes or something like that. First round.
No, I think in his fights.
First 5 fights. Yes,
remember,
the least amount of strikes absorbed is in the first 5 fights. Yeah.
Yeah, like ever. It's kind of touch base back on that. Like, the ref can't go against the doctor, right? And
nope, nobody can.
Use the whole 5 minutes, and let's get a translator in there. Another thing, like, even if here's the thing, I gotta just throw the question out there. Even if he's dazed right then, I mean, he just took a legal knee, right? Huh. So, if you were to ask a fighter right after they took a big shot at any point in the fight, hey, where are you at right now? How you feeling right now? Right? I mean, more than half the time, they're not going to be able to answer that question right then.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of a wild thing to.
Your hands sweating. You're like AK Snoo. AK Snoo is so nervous right now. AK's been waiting for this.
Yeah, real nervous behind the scenes. I think we should have an AK Snoo cam, like in the corner.
A Snoo cam going right now. A Snoo cam.
How nervous he's getting, depending on what's going to happen here with Hamzat.
Now, as long as this isn't a situation, dare I say it, who was it that walked out there with the bum shoulder? They made it around, and then the shoulder gave out, and they were done, and it didn't make it, and they had the injury the whole time. Are we keeping this just to keep the card, keep the money going? My knee's fine. One kick later, okay, boom, that knee goes down. All right, it wasn't, but I needed to keep the show going. Maybe. Otherwise, I think he's ready, though. I think Usman's ready, and I want to see that piston of a jab. Bah, bah, bah. I want to see it.
You really reminds me of GSP a lot with how, good he is at grappling wrestling and that jab of his that he's built up over time.
That jab that's built, he builds everything off the jab.
Thing's a flipping powerhouse jab out there.
Ted rock and roll with the 5 gifted, much love and appreciation. Did you know all subs go to support the American Cancer Society? Mm-hmm. That's what it does, chat.
Here we go, man.
Get well. All right, how you doing, chat? Everybody doing all right? What if it only goes 1 round? This could be the fastest pay-per-view ever had.
True. We got Kamaru Usman, ladies and gentlemen, former UFC welterweight champion, tied 4th most wins in UFC welterweight history with 15 and the highest takedown defense in UFC history with a 97.3% takedown defense. That's insane. Wasn't it that he had never been taken down all the way up until Leon took him down?
Yeah.
I think Leon was the first person to take him down. That was only a couple fights ago.
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, I want to see. I want to see that. Hamzat's going to come out and immediately test that knee. You gotta think
it. I do.
Yeah, I will say
200,000 over here on Chicle Runner on Usman. GG. What do we got over here? Salamander UK. 250,000 on Chimaev. Love you all.
I hope we get some great fights here to end the night off, but something I am looking for. I want to see what Dana is going to say during the press conference tonight. This is going to be a wild one.
Run.
It's going to be a wild one, man.
Yeah. 36 years old, 6 foot, 184.5 for the Usman. Plus 280. That's worth betting at plus 280 right there, though.
I want to see what the size difference looks like. I want to see how big
6'2", 185.5, 75-inch reach. Usman's got a 1-inch reach advantage, 2 inches shorter.
It's crazy that he's got a reach advantage, man.
That's that jab. Pow!
Yeah.
Pow!
And for at least with me thinking, whenever I look at Hamzat, it seems like he's pretty long.
Yeah. I always say this. What? Please describe what's happening. I am. We do. I am. What you mean?
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
12 wins, no losses, 6'2".
The minus 355
Look
favorite.
at him smiling. He's going to run straight across and go for a body lock. And it's going to take that jab right to the face. Pow!
I think we're going to see a high-paced fight right here. A very high-paced fight.
Oh. The first 30 seconds. You know what I mean? The first 30 seconds. They're introducing Usman right now. Usman's getting introduced right now. The Usman Kamaru.
It's the second time being an underdog in 18 UFC fights.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Something that we kind of talked about a little bit earlier that I think is a huge thing in this one. This is the first time in how many fights that Usman's doing a 3-round fight. And with how Hamzat, I really think we could see a crazy.
Hamzat ran across the cage right at him.
Let's see what happens here.
Entertainment with the sub, much love and appreciation. All subs go to support the American Cancer Society. Here we go. Hamzat's going to go right at him.
Here it is.
Nope, no slapping hands. No slapping hands. We got a teep kick by Hamzat, teep by Usman. Oh, all right. We had a left leg. Boom. He goes in for a takedown. Denied. I thought he was going to stuff him, but he's still going in. Reshot on the single. Usman's trying to fight it off. He's still got the single. He's going to try to lift up and trip. Usman throws some shots. Was able to scramble. All right, now he's got the back. Fight the hands.
Hamzat is just going full.
Hamzat's already got a leg in.
Yeah, got a leg in, got the back.
But he's back up on his feet. Now he's back down on all fours. He's up. He's got to start trying to fight the hands. Usman's got to fight the hands. Hamzat, you on another level right now. Look at knocking out that leg. So he keeps throwing that leg in. He's got the body lock, trying to throw the left leg in. Usman's on all fours. Look at that. Try to peel it off. He got in both legs.
Oh, he's got hooks.
Hamzat got in both legs.
This is crazy. This is crazy, dude.
He's got him flattened out. He's throwing a lot of hammer shots. Hamzat's not moving. I mean, sorry.
Usman's not moving. Yeah, he's got to figure out a way out of this.
Usman's not moving out of there.
He built a base.
Now both legs are in. Now both legs are in by, this is crazy, by Hamzat.
Usman's got to get out of here, man. Got to get out of here. He's in a
He's
terrible
got full
spot
back
right
control. Usman's
He's
on all fours.
Hamzat like a backpack right now.
Hamzat's just trying to throw a couple of shots. Usman's taking his time. He's not taking any damage right now. He's got to be careful. He's looking for that power half for 1 second over there. Dude. Hamzat trying to feed off that one wrist. Still flirting with the rear naked a little bit. Usman's got to figure out how to try to get him off balance, which is going to be the toughest part.
You just shake him off.
He's using that fence. Turn. He hasn't gotten bellied out yet. He got 3 minutes left. This is a long time to sit here.
Yeah, he's got it locked up too.
Yeah. Usman's holding on to him. Try to see if he can get him up too high. That might be the other thing. Is Hamzat, he's got near wrist control. He's still got the legs. He's got that wrist too. Oh,
he's almost gone out the back door.
Trying if he can.
He's worked him up higher. He might be able to shake him off now.
Yeah. Look at that. He's still holding on to that. Look at that. Watch him get that wrist control. Hamzat quits punching to go 2-on-1 to try to get that wrist in so he can get it in tight. All that college wrestling, all that.
Usman staying calm.
Oh, he's calm, Chad. He's on all fours.
Oh, he's trying to get that in.
He's trying to go over the rear naked now. But Usman's keeping the chin down. Hamzat's trying to move out from underneath. He can't really throw any punches because of the balance side of it, so he's not taking any damage. We're just stuck in a stalemate-ish position.
Yeah.
Hamzat's controlling those. He's got those feet crossed right in front. He doesn't have the body.
Did he change the angle?
I think he just figured. Did he just triangle the body? Now Usman's standing up. Usman's standing up. Hamzat's got a figure 4 around the body. Usman's fighting the hands. Look, it's starting to get harder. Chimaev's got to see if he can keep this up. Usman's got
that's bad.
He's got it in. Boom.
He
spiked him on his head.
Holy crap.
He spiked him on his head, and he's going to try to scramble off from underneath him. He let go of it.
That was insane.
He spiked Hamzat on his head, but Hamzat still got the back. Now we started all over. Now he's flattened out.
He's got to build a base back up.
Usman, get back to all fours. Usman's back to all fours. Now we got to start over. Wow. This is crazy. Look at this, chat. There's a minute 15, minute 12 left. He's been doing this for 3 minutes.
What Jen said earlier, when you go in and you go against a wrestler, a really good grappler, and they're just leg riding you the whole time, and how debilitating that is.
It's horrifying. And he's got the figure 4 body lock right now, but see, that's the one thing. Hamzat's not able to throw any punches, so he's not taking any damage because he's too busy trying to, he's keeping the position. So, because he'll get bucked off to the side right there. Now he goes for that rear naked choke. Nope. Usman's still keeping that chin tight, doing a good job. Just got caught in a bad spot. Here's a question.
This, man.
With 30 seconds left, is this a 10-8 round?
100% it's a 10-8. At least it's a 10-8. At least it's a 10-8. It could maybe be.
There we go. Now Usman's trying to stand up. There we go. Hamzat kicks out the feet, pulls him back. This is humbling him on the wrestling side of. This is humbling the wrestling side of Usman. I can promise you.
Yeah.
As fast as he went in there with that takedown, because he shot from a distance, and it was a good sprawl, and he just re-grabbed, came up with that single. Now he's got his back through and legs. Unreal.
He's got to make sure in these next rounds not to let Hamzat get to his back.
All right, short time.
That was crazy, man.
Boom. Easy 10-7. 10-8 for sure.
I could see
AK Stu wants that to be a 10-7.
I think 10-8 for sure. I don't know about 10-7.
No, he was doing everything he could to survive. Everything to survive. That's very worthy of a 10-8. But the only reason why I would say no is because he didn't get to throw any punches. Because he was so busy holding the position, he really didn't get to throw any punches, you two. He didn't get to really damage him per se. Don't get me wrong, the threat of the rear naked was there the entire time. So that's why I would say a 10-8. But why I would say no on the 10-8 is because he didn't really damage him.
So here's what I'm seeing right now, 10-7. When a fighter completely overwhelms their opponent in effective striking, grappling, and a stoppage is warranted.
Yeah,
there was
no stoppage because there was no damage.
Right?
He wasn't striking. He owned the position. That's it.
The big thing where he completely dominated, but 10-8 because no stoppage was ever really warranted there.
There was only like. All right, here we go. 10-3.
All right, here we go, man.
All right, next round. Look, right here again. And it's where he shot that from. It's how far away Khamzat was when he shot that takedown. I can't believe that Usman couldn't defend that one because he had full leg back sprawl and he was still able to power through it, that's got to be intimidating. That's frustrating. When someone's got your leg and you go straight back and he goes, yeah, okay. He just pulls it in anyway. That's horrifying. That's your power. You got to be able to kick that leg back. Wait, these two. Just waiting. Where's that jab? Usman. He's not even stepping enough to throw the jab. I needed that jab. Look at there's a leg kick by Usman. Khamzat just walking at him with no fear. Look at that. Staying in his face. Oh, 100% 5 fingers. You got to give Usman all the credit in the world for staying in there and not just going, F it, I'm done with this. He battled that shit for 3.5 minutes. Is nuts.
Yeah, he stayed calm in a bad spot and didn't ever let him get.
There we go. There's a jab. Let's get that jab. Usman, a little level change. He faked the single leg, like he's going to pop a single leg. Oh.
If that was almost any other fighter in that scenario, they probably would have gotten choked out. The vast majority of them.
And still. There we go. And that's the one thing. You can tell Usman doesn't want to overcommit on a shot. Omoplatato with the 37 months. Let's go, Jens. What's up, my brother? All subs go support the American Cancer Society. High kick by Khamzat.
Can you guess Omoplato's favorite submission, Jens?
Yeah. No, the plata is not there.
Uh-huh.
Look at this. These two right here. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting this kind of patience.
Yeah, they're kind of just circling each other.
They're literally right out in front of just constantly just
kind of
doing this, sitting there, chat, just literally, I'm not kidding you. They're just sitting there like this and fainting, and every now and then they'll flip a kick out there. That's literally what they're doing. Kamaru, I need that jab. Pop, pop, pop. Give me that jab. Oh, they booing because nobody's touching.
Ooh, Usman.
A collision.
Faked a single leg?
He fakes a single and throws the shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it straight right? Oh, see, he fakes that again. Fakes that single leg. High kick for Khamzat. Blocked. Nobody's stepping in. Nobody's mixing this up. You know what I mean?
Whoever does something here in the last 2 minutes is going to steal this whole round.
That's it. Well, they literally just sitting right there. Someone's got to have to risk it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Now we have to see. Are they saving everything for the third round? Because they took this whole round off.
Pretty much. They've taken 3.5 minutes of it off.
This is impressive. They haven't even hit each other, but I don't think they've hit each other. You know? There we go.
Oh, he's been
almost got that right hand in there.
I want to see Usman pressure.
Oh, high kick blocked, but a high kick for Khamzat. Where's that jab, Usman? There we go. There's a 1-2, Usman.
There's a 1-2.
Let's go. There's a calf kick, Usman. Give it that. He's already rubbing the nose. Give him that 1-2. Why are you bailing on this jab? Stop it.
It's so true, though. God.
Yeah, Khamzat felt it. You can tell he felt it. He's doing this. Khamzat could have just been pumping that jab. The whole time, boom, there goes
Shoots
Hamzat
in.
on a double. And this is why he's worried.
Oh,
This
man.
is why he's worried, because Hamzat is getting this takedown no matter what. Usman trying to fall down like he wants to get a headlock. Hamzat's going to come out the back door. He's going to grab around that waist. And now you're about to be in side control. Look at that. He's going to pop that head out. How much energy wasting right now holding on to a head and arm. To literally just holding on. He's over both arms. He's got like a chest wrap holding on to it. Still not a takedown yet, I don't think.
Oh,
nope, now
man.
he is. Now he popped up. There you go. Now he's inside. He's in the side control, sitting out towards the head. Going to put a knee on the arm. And see, and that's why Usman's frozen. Because the power of that takedown. He's getting the takedown with ease.
That's a hard round right there, because I really think that one could have won either way. I think Usman had a little bit more on the feet that he had happened for him, tiny bit, and then Hamzat gets that takedown, but wasn't really, didn't really do anything with it. And I also kind of wonder how well the judges understand if Hamzat was in trouble there or not, because with the guillotines we've seen tonight, maybe they're thinking, maybe is this?
You could tell that looked like a desperation. The way he was just trying to hold on.
With the judges, that's the main thing. I know it wasn't from our end. I know there was nothing there, but the judges sometimes that's what I
if you give it 1-1, it would be because he landed literally that 1-2, that heavy shot, and that was kind of the only damage in the round.
Yeah, but like what else happened? That's what I'm
saying. That's what I mean. I would give it to him just because of that. Which is weird.
It was like the 1-2 with the leg kick versus that takedown that nothing happened there. So that's just I don't know. It's a weird round.
Here we go.
It's a draw round. Let's go to this next one.
This is so weird. This isn't 5.
Man, I want to see Usman put some pace here.
It should be 5 because it's a co-main. Boom, there he goes all the way across. Went for the single. Got denied. Denied by Usman. There, where's that jab? That's the thing. I just don't think he doesn't want to be too committed into a punch, because Hamzat shoots that shot and he's able to get him from a distance.
The one thing with that though is like Hamzat's not shot off of a punch. He's like just shot off of him standing there. So if you're gonna sit back and be afraid of the takedown, you got to at least stuff it, right? Otherwise, you might as well be punching.
Reaching out a little bit with that jab. Hamzat trying to move forward, but he won't even throw. Hamzat won't throw nothing either. He won't punch, takedown. This is crazy. They're just standing in front of each other. Just look at, they're constantly they're literally. This is all they're doing.
I mean,
every now and then they'll throw a leg kick.
Here's my question.
Oh, there we go. Boom,
where's
boom,
the
right
sense
hand.
of urgency?
Usman.
My
now
God.
we had to mix up a little bit. One tried to go with the overhand right. The other one came back with the right. There he goes. Chimaev tried to go with the long takedown. Denied. Usman stuffed it. Usman went with the high kick, fell over, got back up to his feet. GG. Nice jab. I think Usman realized that he could actually win this thing if he would just start throwing that right hand. Go ahead, Viss.
Right before that was going to be, where's the sense of urgency here? He's got to know that was a 10-8 first round. Who the heck knows what happened in the second? Like, does he want to win this fight or not? That's what I'm just thinking.
There you go. 1-2. There's that jab right there, Usman. There's that jab. Let's go. Right hand. Usman, there. Start throwing those shots. Let's go. Hey, there's the left. There's another left.
He's tagging him up, dude.
Yeah, Usman.
Usman's got striking over him.
Usman with the 1-2. And he's going to go to the C-win for a double leg. Got denied on the takedown. Why are you shooting that? Pump that jab.
We need Jens in the corner right now.
I've been screaming for that jab this entire time.
We need him in the corner right now. Oh, come on. Don't stop. We know you got a gas tank. Put the damn gas down. Come on.
Oh, there he goes. In on the single, climbs up the body. This is it. Now he's going to take the reshot. Here goes Hamzat. Hamzat gets the double. That's that reshot. There it is. Now he's going to climb up him. We got the half guard. GG. If he gets close to the leg, and I get it, that's why. But he had the reshot. He went in, got that foot, and then climbed up and reshot in. Now, see, when he gets this, now I'll give him this. Boy, he can maneuver. He's going to come off to the side. He's going to take the arms up deep. Is he mess with that arm triangle?
Maybe.
Yeah, pressure.
Yeah, that forearm right into the throat.
Love it. Love it. He's got the takedown. Usman's got to try to figure out how to push him up and create space.
Trying to.
There you go. Is this for the belt? No, this is just a 3-rounder. Short notice. Usman's coming in. There you go. Now he's still in that half guard. So we've got Hamzat on top in the half guard. He's got that head down by the armpit. Obviously waiting for the arm to pop up for an arm triangle if it happens. Just grinding and being heavy. It's got to be Usman. It's going to have to push and create some space and try to get out. He's got the underhook, so he can turn in and he can get to a knee, possibly.
Yeah.
They should have threw a BAMF belt out there and made it 5 rounds, huh? They should have. But now he just got him flattened out. This will be the fight right here.
Yeah, it's looking like he's got him controlled, and I mean Usman's not doing too much here to be able to get out of this position.
There we go. Now he just got to try. He's not going to be able to get up. Usman's on his back, just punching him in the side of the head. That's all he can do. He's hemmed up. He can't move. He's hemmed up. There he goes. He tried to kick up some space. Usman's got the hook of the arm. He's got
the back door.
Hamzat, there he goes. He's on all fours. Oh!
I mean,
all right. Usman got back to his feet.
Knock him out. He's got 20 seconds to knock him out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bro, I mean.
Let's go. You got to just let it go. Straight shots. Straight shots, Usman. Oh, missed with the right. Big rights, doubles. Look at, they're both throwing. Hamzat trying to throw the punches. They're back and forth, toe to toe on their feet. Oh!
Man. I mean, Chimaev, he definitely had he had some dominant moments.
All right, well, I look at it this. How short of a notice? How short of a notice was that for Usman?
A couple weeks, right? What, like 10 days? What was it?
That. And the knee.
Yeah. Yeah, but still.
And he did that. I'm just saying. I wonder what a full. Now, I can tell you right now, I can tell Usman, boy, with the full camp, I got that son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that, but if you go out there and just stand around in the octagon, I don't know if you can actually at the same time. Like, when he started pushing the pace, he was doing really good. He had a lot of shots that connected.
Yeah.
Right? But then he just stopped again.
We don't know yet.
Why'd he stop? Why'd he stop? He's got a gas tank.
Yeah.
If you're able to do it for that amount of time, you should have been able to do it longer.
Boom. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oy.
But I mean, this is, pretty gonna end up being.
If that 10-8, so he still had to have that 10-8 in the first round, right?
Yeah, I think it's 30-26 or perhaps what would it be? Could perhaps be a 29-27.
UFC predictions are still open. I would be diving in. Let me bet real quick. All right, let's go. Three rounds. Oh, gosh.
Away.
We got a split. 29-27 Chimaev. Majority decision. You had a 20-28.
So wait.
So they
two judges 29-27 and then a judge.
They gave Usman 2 rounds. That was the 10-8. Then they gave the last 2 rounds to Usman, right? For 28-28? No.
I mean, I could have seen the second, but I don't know about the third.
I'm lost.
James, don't you even, dude.
Crazy.
He's got his brown belt.
I don't know. How good does it feel to have that victory? Big fan of Usman. He said, I was a school kid when he was fighting.
Uh-huh.
Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Who had the 2057? Say it, Viss. Say it.
I just think
I'm lost on this card.
I wanted a better fight. You know, I'll just be saying I wanted a better fight between these two. And I think they were both capable of a better fight too. I don't know. Let's see maybe if they interview Usman here, what he says.
I thought they would go after the.
We're seeing he's asking about fighting Sean Strickland.
Make money, be happy, and fight somebody.
You know, it's telling a story. I mean,
he
was living out of a gym closet, basically training, and now he's gotten to this point in his life.
Take care of his mother. He's not talking about fights.
Yeah.
Hey, taking his country.
Uh-huh.
See? He's peaceful now.
Yeah. Honestly, you know, something interesting here. I mean, there's probably been some of this in some of his interviews he's done behind the scenes, but you know, most of the time we're out here used to hearing him, you know, be known for that clip where he's like, "I'm gonna kill everybody," right? Yeah. And you know, this is kind of cool. We're seeing a different side of him here that we don't normally get to see.
Usman.
They not, dude. I really wanted to hear him talk to Usman here.
Oh, they're not going to talk to him.
They're not going to talk to him.
He overtalked the whole thing.
I don't know because the card's been quick. I think they would have had time to do it.
Costa's there. A lot of booze on the Costa though. Umar.
Yeah.
They love it at Umar. Oh, chat. Are you paying out points on the last? Did you not get the points? Refresh. You should have them. Yeah, UFC, you paying out points on last? I don't. What? DJ Keys? Who won? Hamzat won. A weird decision. It was a weird decision. You know
I don't know.
I'm waiting for this one to start in the net, do it theirs.
Weird fight.
So then we still got the final fight here, chat.
Yep.
What are y'all thinking? They're not fired up about this fight. It was a weird fight, especially after the first round.
Oh no. They're fired up about the fight. I think we're still all this like getting past the last one. Is what it is. I'm super excited, man. Volkanovski getting a second shot. I felt like he should have got a second shot the first time around. And we got Makhachev in there as well. We know he's a beat. I think
can Volk do it? Can Volk do it? Let's go, Volk. Let's go, Volk. Come on. You know what I mean?
Hopefully we get to put that last fight to rest with this one. Hopefully that's what I don't want to see some bad decision I don't want to see any contention. I just want to see someone go out there and get a stoppage. That's what I want to see.
I'm with it.
We can put it to rest if you really, really say who's the best here.
Yeah, 100%. What's that? Why do people think Usman won? The stats are completely one-sided. I don't think they do. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think. I don't like that. It's just weird to me that they would like 28-28. Does that mean
they gave a 10-8 to Hamza the first round, and they gave the last 2 rounds to Usman?
Yeah, right. They gave the last 2 rounds to Usman. That I'm like, what? But maybe, I guess I wasn't ready for that. But maybe I was watching something different. Like I said, I go back and watch. You know what I mean? I'll go back and watch the fight again, like we did this first fight between Makhachev and Volkanovski. I'm like, okay, I can kind of see it differently. I wasn't paying as much attention as I thought I was. You know what I mean?
The only round I could have seen go to Usman was the second.
Who had the draw? We'll have to look. I'm not sure. If we had a Monday, I'd be all for it, but we don't have. It'll be 2 weeks before we're back on after this one.
So I gotta say is that whole first round, we just had Snoo back here, just eyes wide as could be, just staring at this.
Snoo just stuck. Snoo was stuck.
Uh-huh.
AK Snoo was freaking. He was having a hard time, chat. He was having a hard time. Yeah, man. It's all good. We're on a breather. We're good to go. All right. All right. That'd be the question with this fight coming up, man, is what happens with this? What happens? Too bad we can't add draw and no contest on the prediction. Let's see. Crypto.com. What? Crypto.com? So I'm waiting for them to start the video, then I'll start the video. You know what I mean? But,
all right, baby. Here we go, man. Main event.
Are you guys going to air the post-fight press conference? I don't know what we'll be doing.
The UFC usually does.
Okay. I got a video for you now, though, chat. 1 sec.
Lightweight challenger to Islam Makhachev's throne, Charles Oliveira, is out of UFC 294, the fight that was scheduled for Abu Dhabi. But good news is, Oliveira out, Alexander Volkanovski in.
One phone call, he jumps in and he accepts the fight.
Alex versus Islam. They did it in Australia. Now it's in Abu Dhabi. What a rematch. What a time to do it.
He comes in as a late replacement to do the most anticipated rematch ever. This is the type of stuff that makes you great.
UFC 284. It was an incredible fight.
A super fight for the ages between the top 2 pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
A lot of people thought I was mad. Pound for pound #1, why are you going up?
Oh! Big stick with a left hand by Volkanovski.
But high risk, high reward.
Volk's got to be careful. And now he drops Volkanovski. Volk hits the floor with one knee. What a way to start the mega fight.
Last time when we fought in Australia, it's hardest fight in my career.
And he's really picking up the pace now. That's nice.
But I landed very good punches.
Oh! Counter left hand over the top.
I pressure him, take him down.
Oh, that's how you time a takedown. A lot of people thought as soon as he grabs a hold of me, game over. And I showed you that wasn't the case.
Have you ever heard a crowd like this?
We got one more round, and it's still anybody's fight.
Some people say it is close fight because I give him some chance in the last minute.
Oh! Massive right hand. Huge land late in the fight for Volkanovski.
Volkanovski trying to seal the deal, become a 2-weight division champion.
What a fight!
Alexander Volkanovski, to me, won the fight 3-2.
In my mind, he won the fight. I think he did more damage.
I thought Volk pulled it off.
No, Volkanovski did amazing, but Islam won the fight.
The entire world is arguing over who won.
He was hanging on for dear life.
This is not true. Minimum, I want 3 rounds.
The reality is, it was a close fight.
After the last fight, we have many questions, but I will give all answers in Abu Dhabi.
Oh! Knocked down from Makhachev.
This is not Australia. This is my second home. whole arena is going to be on my side, and I will defend my belt.
I've got tunnel vision of what I need to do. I'm going in for the kill from the get-go, and I'm going to make it happen. I took this fight knowing that there's still a lot to lose, but there is still so much to gain.
First round, second round, if I have some small chance, I will finish him and make people understand my level.
Islam Makhachev, the best in the world.
He still remembers what happened the last fight. He still remembers being there the last round, begging for that bell to ring. He remembers that.
I don't want to give him any chance. I will make him sleep or knock him out.
11 days notice, all the odds stacked against you. If it's anyone that can go out there and shock the world, it's me.
He's making his way out right now. He's making his way out right now. Volkanovski's on his way. What do you think?
Love it. I love the walkout song, dude. Come from the land down under, baby.
I love it. I love it. Come on. Somebody's about to make a statement. You know what I mean? Of some kind here. This is I'll be yeah. Look at him. All right. Look at him. Look.
Game time, maybe is what he just said on the walkout.
Yeah, all on the line. I'm coming for everything. I love him. I love him. Baby. Huh? Islam tonight, Universal. All right, look at that. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Hey, love and appreciation to all of y'all that stuck around hanging out with us, doing the watch along. Appreciate you.
This is crazy, man. I wonder what he thought when he got that phone call.
That's what I was asked. Like, did
think he was expecting that?
I think he was the one calling. Hey, you do realize? Called? Oh, I bet you his sweet ass he did.
As soon as he heard it, boom! I want the fight.
Yeah, I want it. I want it right now. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let's go.
Woo. Bulbasaur, I'll pray for you, brother. Let's go, dude.
Man, it's going to be weird. But by the way, at Jens Pulver on Twitch TV/Jens Pulver for the rest of the week. For the rest of the week. The weekend and next week, if you get bored and you missed his face, Twitch TV/Jens Pulver. Then we'll be back again to UFC in 2 weeks.
Let's go.
There was a brawl at UFC 294, including Paulo Costa. I sent you a clip on. Oh, all right. But that'd be the one thing. We're probably going to go chase that. We're going to go hunting in the forest tomorrow. Volkanovski, UFC featherweight champion. Second most title fight wins UFC featherweight history with six?
6 of them.
6, there it is. Third highest strike accuracy. Solomon with the long one. He's got the highest strike accuracy in the weight.
There we go, baby. We're now Makhachev coming out.
Hey.
Here's a big question. My biggest question to me, who is going to be the one that has improved the most from the first fight and like was able to watch the fight back and have a better game plan coming into this? What do you think? I would think so too. I think Volks and his team is going to be having a better game plan than what Makhachev can come up with. We'll see though. I'm so excited. It seems like a lot of people are more excited about the Hamza fight. I'm definitely more excited about this fight.
Oh,
the more I've watched Volkanovski, I've just become a big fan.
Yes, well, doing the watch along with him and everything else has been a blast. Yeah. Just amazing part of the watch along fam.
Such a respectful
he's awesome.
person, but also carries that confidence in him too. He
cracks me up.
Perfect mixture.
He's not what I expected when we were doing the watch along. He's cool. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's super cool, bro. Super cool.
I didn't expect that. That the coolest. This man, we've been with all kinds of people in this thing.
Yeah, it is nuts, huh?
Oh,
it is nuts.
You think about it. Oh, here he comes.
I mean, it's nuts. I'm on here with you too every time. All right, Makhachev walking out, looking very focused.
Undisputed UFC lightweight champion. But let us all, for one moment, let's all relish in the fact that here it is, my favorite weight class, you know, the one I created, the lightweight division, once again on the big stage, the main event. That's, as a godfather, I'm just a proud godfather when I see the 155 take center stage like it should be. You know,
it's the best.
Isn't that weird? When you're sitting and you're looking at me like, this is the guy who created the weight class. Yeah. Boom. I love it.
That's so
that
true.
does give me goosebumps that I created this weight class.
Here we go, baby.
So that was my horn. Boop, boop, boop. I had to toot it.
I wonder, what's like the flight time from Australia to Abu Dhabi? It'll be a long one, right?
I don't know, because flying to Australia is long, really long. I'm not full of myself. I'm proud of myself. There's a big difference. There's a big difference.
That is crazy. That is crazy. You're telling it literally a UFC Hall of Famer.
No. That would be. I'm not being full of myself, though. Go ahead.
No. Confidence. You can toot your own horn. My man, but damn Hall of Famer out here. UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, longest active UFC win streak with 12, second highest significant strike accuracy in UFC lightweight history, 60.2%, and third highest takedown accuracy in UFC lightweight history with 62.5%. Hey man, you go out there, you achieve some stuff in your life, you can be proud about it.
It's just proud. But whenever I see the 155 pound, that's I'm just like a proud godfather. When I see the 155 pound division, just reign supreme. Because you got to remember the things that happened. Like I said, I tell the stories of how it was created. It was just weird. It's just funny.
Also, I want to hear about those stories too, and I want to hear about that stuff.
Pound for pound rankings, 2062
as well. Plenty of us out here that love that baby.
Khabib refuses the corner. I told you, it's probably too much PTSD. I'm telling you. When I just had to go do that with corner with Miletich, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready yet. It's a lot. So that's why we got about 3 years before I have to start coaching my super team. But I got 3 years to get over this because that was a lot. I can see why Khabib absolutely 100% don't go over there. I'm like, I'll be back in that cage. I was back in that cage in a second. I didn't even want to be. Mark Goddard.
Here we go. Mark's a good one to have in there, that's for sure.
Yo. I designed gold. Gold-plated iPhones. I designed gold. What? You can't get a Samsung? No gold-plated Samsung? Now, does he bunny hop? Do we get a bunny hop today? 1 foot stomp? Wasn't we asking this?
We're gonna see some. He's in Abu Dhabi. We're gonna see a double.
Who's at the 130,000 on Volkanovski? C Wolf class. All right. What do we got over here? 250,000 Salamander UK on the Makhachev. Volkanovski has longer reach. Yep.
Yeah, he's insane. Volkanovski's reach is insane.
It's nuts.
We're about to find out right here. What's he gonna do?
There you go. Are we bunny hopping? Bunny
hop. The bunny hop.
Boom, we got the bunny hop. Yeah. He's in his feels. Come on, Islam points, get me a band. Damn, well, I don't want to be rooting against all that. People got seriousness. But Volkanovski, not these mine. Let's watch along, fam. Let's go.
3-1 as a UFC dog.
Whose birthday? I'm listening. 3-1 UFC. Look at him. The reigning. We forget that he's the featherweight champion of the world.
They still got him number 1 pound for pound on the list right now?
This is the battle for number 1 pound for pound still, I think. Well, no, I think Bones got it.
Yeah, Jones back up there. Yeah.
Look at him. He is something.
He's
He is something.
Favorite in all UFC fights.
Makhachev, he is something.
100%.
He's no Sarukian, but it's starting, Mod friend. It's starting right now. They're introducing Makhachev.
Can we get a spam in the chat for Volk or Makhachev? Depending on who you're rooting for right now. Can we see it? Let's see a spam.
Can we see who's rooting for what? Who's rooting for what?
I want to see Volk.
Like, I ain't sharing nothing.
In the chat. Can we get a spam? What we got?
Oh, I see Volk. I see Volk. Oh, there's an Islam. A lot of Volk. Ooh. I see a lot of Volk.
Tons of Volks.
I see a lot of Volk. Are the Islams waiting to the end?
It's like 10 Volks for every one Islam.
All right. Shit. Here we go. You guys ready? Are y'all ready? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm feeling it. My heart, my chest.
Same thing on the YouTube as well. It's
YouTube.
Like
YouTube. What's up, YouTube? You know I love you.
All right. Let's see it, baby.
Here we go.
Let's see it.
Righty versus lefty right now. Righty versus lefty, letting that lead hand.
Kind of sticking that out there, kind of touching hands over and over again.
It's all day. That's that jab hand. Just kind of look at Pond selling that rear leg, both of them. You know, just feint that right. There's that left leg twice now. Makhachev has thrown it.
Jens, what's the idea when they're touching that lead hand over and over again?
No, I mean, it's just because, again, it's like you're pumping your jab, but when you're righty versus lefty, that jab hand is right in front of you. So it's so you're just constantly messing with that hand, right? Constantly jabbing with that hand. It just happens because of the way that you're standing, righty versus lefty. So you always see the jab because both hands want to keep kind of moving. So it's just easier to start, grab that damn thing and start pulling on it if you can. But, you know, just depends. Get them to kind of step in. Because look at that, just that wide open, how they're both just wide open and on that closed side. Just,
Yep.
And that's it right here. That's smart of Makhachev, constantly bringing that left leg in. Making sure that, look, he goes in on a double, denied by Volkanovski. Volkanovski's doing a good job of getting that head in there to make sure that he can't get this takedown. But now Makhachev, like a boss, pushed him up against the fence. You see what happened to the head right there? Now he's got to deal with that, trying to pummel inside. There he goes.
Yeah,
he pummeled inside. That's good. We got double unders.
Puts him against the fence now.
Look at that. And then that head in the pocket.
Now,
right there. Look at that. Driving that head in the pocket. That's a beautiful thing for Volk. Heavy on that head.
Yeah, he's staying heavy against the cage. You just rewatched this fight. And if I remember right, a lot of the reason Makhachev won the rounds he did was purely due to the fact he just kept him against the cage.
Kept him against the cage. Just like this, or just kept the position and held it.
Exactly.
You know what? But
you know, it's good that to see Volk circling off the cage immediately on 100%. That first time around.
See, I like that right there. See, on the underhook side, he's keeping that frame right there. Now Makhachev came back around. Now this is where Makhachev gets nasty when he gets that. Look at how he plumbed that head. That's a lot of weight. See, and he had to fold. He had to fold for a second. Like, see how he's trying to keep it up? That's so much weight that back will fold.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go right into a knee. But now they go right back to it. This is a test of strength. Makhachev Volkanovski was able to reverse it and put him back up against the fence. Now we got space. We've got space.
Let's see. Good body kick there from Makhachev. Volk blocked a lot of it with his elbow.
Jab hands. Big left. Big left, Makhachev. Oh, jab hand. Now, that was one thing I was hoping that we might have seen a little differently with. Whoa!
Oh, he hit him with the head kick.
Makhachev caught him, wobbled him. He fell over. He's done.
Wow.
Caught him on the side of the head, dropped him.
Wow. Makhachev just head kick KO'd Volkanovski. Holy crap, man. That was wild.
He head kick KO'd him.
Oh, my God. Wow.
He did not expect that. Him.
Did not expect that.
Yeah,
Makhachev walking around.
He head kick KO'd him. Unbelievable. What a beast.
He's silencing everyone is what he's doing.
What a beast. That was unreal.
That was crazy. Yeah, especially,
I think just like he said. Didn't he say he was going to end early?
Did he? He may have.
Volk tried to, I don't know, like I think he even blocked it a little bit. The way he set that up, that is scary. That is scary.
Especially from someone that most of us know is like a grappler. Obviously, he
look at him. He's pissed.
He TKO Charles.
Hey, look at him. Makhachev is on fire right now. That kid is a tank. Holy cow! Look at him. He is a beast.
That's a GG right there.
Oh. What a damn.
Nuts. Just nuts. Wow.
Good way to do this kick.
We're about to see this kick.
And he even had the hand up, except look, he
I missed it.
Right here, chat.
It went over the top.
And the kick popped him right on the side of the head.
Yep.
I mean, it was perfect. He had the hand right here, waiting, and it said boom, right above it. Wobbled him. And then he just took 6 on the head. That was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't think
almost 10. Yeah, I did not expect this. I did not
expect he even had it. Like he even leaned into it. Boom, just not high enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy. Skipped it right across the dome. Oh.
Wow. Just crazy.
How do you not love the Makhachev? Man.
Hey, you gotta.
Boof. I mean, just stank him. That was unreal.
He put it to rest. He put it to rest right there. That is exactly the type of thing that, honestly, this fight needed.
No, it went to a decision. It was a what? It was Hamzat with the...
oh, no, you can't. Yeah.
Hamzat and Usman, it was a... What was it? A majority decision? I think, or something like that. All right. Well, performance of the night. This. I don't always like to give it to the main event, but...
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to give it to the
performance of the night. This.
Yep.
He just shut him down with one kick. You know what I mean? He just shut him down with one kick. So, what do you think about the fight of the night?
Yeah, that's a hard one for me. From when I came on with you, I think out of those fights, I would have to give it to Elliott and Makhachev.
Yeah, Makhachev. They were having a lot of fun too, right? There was a lot of fun. So that was we chat because we seen this one, and then we go all the way back to this one, the first one still, right? Shara, Magomedov, the Magomedov being the fight of the night. We got the Magomedov. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm with that one. I'm with that. Hey, but before I let you go, Viss.
Yep.
Make sure you give those socials.
Yep. So, best way you can find me, if we got the link, it's in the chat. You can find me on all my platforms right there. Right now, I'm doing a lot of streaming on YouTube. I have a gaming channel, and I've been doing a lot of stuff away from the keyboard as well, stuff that I enjoy doing, jiu-jitsu content, working out, going outdoors. We just took the razors to the sand dunes, so doing a lot of that stuff. You can find all my links, all my socials. If you want to follow me anywhere, just find it through the Linktree link. It's in the chat. Hit that. Boom. You can find me wherever I'm at.
There it is. Like I said, love and appreciation. And you know me, you know this. At Jens Pulver on Instagram, that's my big one. But you'll be seeing me like we'll be back in a couple weeks on the UFC stream. It's going to be a few weeks. But until then, stick around, hang out with me. Twitch TV/Jens Pulver. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm a gamer. So we got to do some games. And then we watch this bare knuckle. I got to watch some wrestling. I'm going to go find some of this bull riding too. I got to watch it all. So we watching all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to watch all kinds of things on the stream. As always, though, seriously, love and appreciation, chat. Thank y'all so much, except one. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. We appreciate you. Hopefully, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Twitch TV/Jens Pulver. If not, I'm sure we're setting up a raid or something. Man, y'all are badasses. YouTube. Twitch TV/Jens Pulver. Tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or like I said, just at Jens Pulver at Instagram. Then I tweet every day. I'm like, I say what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So there it is. All right, our time has come. Where did it go? It's always fast when you want it slow. We had some fun, just you and I. But now I must wave bye-bye. We played some games. We sang a song. I'm sorry, so sad you can't come along. But you can come back. 2 Fridays. In 2 Fridays, we'll be watching Fights of Fighters Fighting in Saturday's fights. You all right? Y'all be real. Y'all be good. Y'all be real good. Love and appreciation. What the heck is this thing here? Oh,